Last time on Wicked.
Okay, last time on Wicked, we are introduced with Ariana Grande. Sorry, I don't know why I did it like that. We are introduced with Glinda, basically, announcing that the witch is dead. Everyone's super happy. The Munchkins are like, woohoo, burn the witch! And they burn the fucking statue thing. She talks a little bit about Elphaba's past with her parents and her mom having an affair with some guy that had a green bottle, blah, blah, blah. All of that. Where do we go? And then, she dies. And then she's like, yeah, we were friends. And then fishes are going. And then all of a sudden we're at Shiz. And several years later, and Elphaba is going with Nessa to school for the first time. She runs into Glinda, who's like, you're green. And she's like, I am. And then what else do they do? Nessa flies up in the air because Elphaba freaks out. And then Madame Morrible's like, you stay here now. Roommate. And then Glinda's like, oops, I'm roommate. And then, what happens after that? What do they do? They're going to school. They're doing their thing. Dr. Dillamond. He is like saying his whole thing. He does the cool little button thing that makes all the cute little trinkets come out. And I just like love that part so much because he doesn't have hands, but they make him able to do things that maybe he wasn't able to do. Love Oz. Anyway, what is it? The thing flips over. Animals are not seen nor heard. Heard not seen. We don't hear them or see them. Whatever it fucking says, I can't remember. And then he's like, oh fuck. And then he's at a secret meeting with a hot cougar or tiger, whatever that thing is. And they're like, oh yeah, this is horrible. We can't talk. They're gonna make us quiet. Blah blah blah. And then Elphaba's there, and they have a little moment. What the fuck? And then it gets scary. What happens?
Fiero.
Fiero shows up on his little horse. He scares the fuck out of Elphaba. And then he's at school. And then he's like dancing through life. And then he's like Oz Dust Ballroom. I can't remember how that part went. But then they all decide to go to the Oz Dust Ballroom. Bach asks Nessa because of Glinda. Glinda's going with Fiero. Elphaba is like, hey, Madame Morrible, you should teach my friend. Teach her. And then she goes to the thing, goes to Ozda's ballroom too, because she's invited by giving this pointy, ugly hat that I keep wanting to say Ariana Grande, that Glinda has. And then that happens, and then she gets ridiculed for having an ugly hat. And then Glinda feels bad, and she's like, no, we're best friends now. And then we're like, popular, you're gonna be popular. And now they're best friends. And then go to Dr. Dillamond's class again. And then he gets taken away because he's like, I'm not allowed to teach anymore. Then Dr. Nickaduck is there, Nickadick. and he what does he do? He does the thing with the cub, and then Elphaba's like, no, and she throws poppies in the air, and her and Fiero take the cub, let him out in the forest, and then they kind of have like a weird little moment, and she sings that song of like, I'm not that girl. And then what happens? Things are happening. Oh my God, where are we?
From the wizard. There's a letter from the wizard.
They what?
She gets to go to the Emerald City.
Oh yeah, she gets to go to the Emerald. Sorry guys, it's been a while. She goes to Emerald City one short day. Then we do a sentimental man when we finally meet the wizard. He basically convinces her to make the monkeys flying. And then she realizes it's bad. And actually they're all bad. And she's like, fuck you guys. Let's escape. They try to escape in the balloon. It burns up. And then she sings Defying Gravity. And everyone is separated. She flies the fuck out in her supersonic boom. And then what else does she do? Oh, and then Elphaba or Glinda is like the person now. And then, that's it. That's all we're doing. Okay.
Hi there, and welcome to Oz Hour, the only place where you can hear everything you never knew about the wonderful and strange land of Oz. That's right. Today we are coming to you with a very special episode of Oz Hour. It's been just over a week since the release of Wicked for good, and we are ready to get into the details. Consider this your one-stop shop for hot takes on what we loved, cherished, and questioned about the second installment of Wicked. And a warning for the oblivious, there will be spoilers. Spoiler.
It's all spoilers.
Yeah. We're your hosts, Blake Stone.
And Wyatt Spoiler.
And as always, joining us is Hannah Aguirre.
Oh, wow. Someone's in the soundtrack.
Yeah,
but
or
doesn't know the
something.
word.
I can't go further than that.
Going that far
Hannah,
is a miracle.
Once again, you are joining us with a twist because in this episode, there are no Oz initiates because we have all seen the movies, read the book, seen the stage adaptation, and we did all of those things what?
Together!
Yeah.
Fiero! Why, we are drinking a cocktail that you prepared for us. What on earth is it?
So tonight we are drinking For Good. The recipe for which you can find on our Instagram at Oz Hour Podcast. That's all.
Oh.
Hurt.
Oh, interesting.
Magical.
Yeah.
Yes, it's spellbinding.
Wicked. Don't. Wicked. For Good. Release November 21st, 2025. So just as an opening remark, this will be a little different from the other Wicked episode that we released because we're not going to be comparing things to things we've read or seen on stage necessarily. It's all just going to be thoughts.
Yeah, because that super fucking chopped act 2 of the stage musical literally got replaced entirely.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of comparison to do. No. Honestly, there are points where I think there's opportunity for comparison, and I literally can't even remember.
Yeah.
I'll jump in.
Like, did it happen like
yeah,
that?
we'll get to it.
I have some things.
Like,
I have some
did it happen like
notes.
Yeah. But it's not going to be a shot for shot. This is going to be more just our hot takes, questions, and etc.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just really going through the plot.
So let's begin at the beginning. That's a very good place to start.
And of course, it begins, right? Where would you expect it to begin? What song would you think to hear at the beginning of this
I would
movie?
expect to hear Thank Goodness.
Ooh.
I don't feel like we got there at the beginning.
No, I mean,
No,
they
it
didn't.
was a little scary. I have to say, all of us were holding our breaths, I think, when it first began.
I was starting to get pissed off because we had toddlers right in front of us.
We did.
We had a
did.
girl eating a cheeseburger to the left of that.
That was a sub
we
sandwich.
We had these girls who were talking full voice right behind us, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna have fun tonight. And then when my jam didn't come on, I also didn't realize that Every Day More Wicked and Thank Goodness were two separate songs.
Yeah, I thought it was all blended into one.
I thought that was
but-
one song.
Yeah.
So when they started, well, they didn't even start with singing that, did they?
No.
Because it
We
starts
start
with that
on-
super aggressive female soldier.
Yes. Oh,
That's right.
yeah. So we open up, and they're constructing the yellow brick road, which actually I liked all
I
of
liked
this.
this.
That was really pretty.
Because
I-
I liked the vibe it gave very much. I felt like, okay, we're in like the Wicked book.
Yeah.
Like this is how
Oh,
I
yeah.
picture it happening like in the book.
The brick machine
Yeah.
was sick.
That
I
is what is
loved
I
that.
love about these movies, the way that they make these contraptions, and it's
Yeah.
so Oz coded. I
It
love
is.
Yeah, they're like, that's just
Also-
how it works.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
You're not going to explain it.
Wait a clock tick. We got to show you something.
Oh my god, yeah. Give me a clock tick.
Just give me one clock tick.
I will say something, and this is kind of true about the first movie too, but just in general in the second movie, I felt like it was a lot more gritty,
Mm-hmm.
and I liked that. I liked
did
that.
too.
Like, I'm not gonna say it's dark fantasy because it's not, but
No.
like it gives that.
I want to see unfairness happening. I like those uncomfortable
Well, we
moments.
need the stakes so
Yeah.
that when we get to the end, it's more satisfying.
Totally.
You know, and I think they did a good job
when
with
they're
that.
shoving these one-horned bison
Yeah,
down
whatever
and saying,
they are.
work faster, and I'm like,
I saw
yeah.
someone call them yaks,
oh, are
which
they
I just thought
yaks?
was very interesting with our, I don't know, yackle.
Oh, that's funny. No,
I
no.
feel like she always makes her way
No,
in.
that's
somehow.
nothing. That's nothing.
I know
but
it's
a fun
nothing.
comparison.
I know, but I
But-
just like to have fun.
It no, it is fun. But like, yeah, they're like abusing these animals, which I assume are capital A animals, but they don't ever talk.
They don't talk,
But they seem to get what's happening in
there
a way
might have
that
been a lot of time that has. I mean,
that's
there
true.
was a lot of time that has passed.
Yeah,
I
they might-
assume.
we have no
they
idea how
might
long
not
it's
speak
been.
anymore.
But I think it's probably been long enough that they could have stopped speaking. But hey, they're still
Yeah.
kidnapped. So
Because they seem to understand and appreciate what's happening.
oh, totally, they hurt.
Yeah.
But like, if I
Yeah.
start beating that dog over there, he's gonna look sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, I'm assuming capital A. I'm assuming
Yes.
capital A.
Mhm.
Elphaba swoops in, whoops some Gale Forcer ass with that iconic hair flip.
Oh, the
Oh
little
my
hair
god! Yeah, and I'm like,
flip.
okay, we're at our first day of shiz.
yeah,
I
literally.
loved that.
Oh, I
didn't even
Come on!
I literally-
Shit.
I literally
Yeah.
like laughed out loud when that happened. I was like, cool. But I did not even realize that was called.
I laughed out loud because I thought it was a fun callback. But yeah, Elphaba is her same old self. Like,
She
but you know,
is.
probably a
She's
few years
that
later,
girl.
she
Yeah,
she
I
is
am
that
that
girl.
girl.
But yeah, she swoops in. She's defying all sorts of attacks by these whips that are coming at her. She's dragging them.
I love to compare her to Superman, and I will be doing it a couple more times in this episode, but this
Alright.
is one of the Superman moments that she gives me. She's flying around, she's doing her thing.
Yeah.
And mind you, I felt like she was giving Superman in the last movie too, where she's jumping in those fields. That was
Yeah.
literally a scene
Oh, yeah,
from Superman.
totally.
And the supersonic boom. That's Superman.
Oh, yeah.
And
I make
so
that
That's fair.
spaceship zoom when I step inside the room. yeah. No, totally.
yeah, that's what Superman said.
Can I just divulge something? I always thought that line was when I step inside the womb. I
You
know.
thought that was when I step inside the like sex.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, when I step inside the room.
the womb.
Then what?
I don't remember what order they come.
Well, there you go. Anyway, but Elphaba arrives. She kicks all their asses. She does what I kind of cringed a little at, but in the long term really liked, which was like she throws the broom out in front of her and then runs up on like a boogie board.
The Silver Surfer.
Yeah, and she just like I can hear the
That
the
was
surf
crazy.
soundtrack behind it, and then she uses it like like a snowboard.
I feel like that was Cynthia's idea.
I'm
Oh
happy
my
for her for that.
She was like,
because
I really want to just like surf on it.
They were like
Yeah.
John.
Can we make that happen?
And then like her and John Chu cried about it.
oh my god,
they did holding
yeah.
hands.
No, it
There's
was
gonna be
very
a-
surf, sun, sand. It's a bikini wonderland.
Exactly.
So as she flies off, we start to get a little bit of everyday more wicked.
Yeah, because now we're in the Emerald City.
right. Morble
Yeah.
is running a full-on smear campaign against
Full
Elphaba.
propaganda.
Oh yeah.
And like that's her full-time job. No one is supporting the smear campaign except for Madame Morble.
This is
That's her job.
Before TikTok.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah, exactly.
Back when all we had was big microphones and flyers that fall directly into your hand.
But you know what? So, yes, and because in the stage musical and in this musical, like she announces she's like as the new press secretary or
Right.
whatever. So like it is her literal only well, it is her public facing job. Her behind the scenes job is to be like in the wizard's ear and doing like nefarious things.
Right.
Yeah.
But she's doing her job, and Glinda also is promoted, right? Like
she
she's
is worm
Well, she has more people to tackle now because now she's
Yeah.
also, it's not just the wizard. Now it's also
Yeah.
getting Glinda to be her little puppet that she can use.
It's true. Marvel
Right.
has a lot of
Yeah,
strings.
Glinda
Mhm.
is this diplomat whose entire job is make people smile, which
Also-
is like okay.
And maybe this is a me thing, but like in the original musical, did they do a callback to the "Oh Glinda, you are still so good"?
No.
Okay, I didn't think they did.
I
and
thought that was. I found that insulting.
I thought
I
it
was like, I know who that is.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that for me to know who that is.
and I am not trying to insult a viewer or anything, but like I do think for like in general for kids, let's say, or people who like maybe it's 2 years from now you watch part 2, it gives you that little like, oh, that's right, I remember that from the first
That's
movie.
true.
So I
'cause
get
it is
it.
a little bit. The movies obviously have reached a larger crowd.
Yeah,
Of
exactly. Yeah, it's
people.
not just people who are like, I love the musical. It's people who are like, I liked that movie. I'm gonna go see the second
that maybe
one.
don't know the characters as long
yeah.
as some
I
people
did
have.
find that very frustrating, though. I found the Glinda, you are still too good. I found when she goes outside and everyone's like, la, la, la.
Oh, my
I'm like, she sang
God.
that song when she was 16.
I know.
Yeah.
What are
Yeah.
you talking
And
about?
she sang it in private.
Yeah, like, why is everyone doing that? But what I will say is what I love about this moment is that we're seeing, first of all, Finney and Shin Shin.
Yeah, I was gonna
But-
say,
Yes.
love them.
But I
Love.
love that we're seeing the Munchkin or like the Aussians setting the scene for where we start the first
Where the
movie.
world is.
Because like
at
that
right now.
that Beware the Witch poster, like we
Yeah.
see that come down for the first time.
And I
The
feel like
fly-
it's so good too if you watch the first part and then the second part. It just probably blends so well together.
I'm
Yeah, because it's like,
sure.
oh,
Yeah.
and now I'm back at the beginning of the first movie.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
it. Yeah.
And they did a really good job of like making the world the same. I really got the impression that they were filmed incredibly close. Like I got the impression that they filmed the same day.
Yeah.
But honestly, it was a really fun
we were
transition.
back into the world.
Yeah.
I was just still cranky and I was still waiting for
We
thank
wanted
goodness.
thank goodness. We
but
wanted
I was
thank
having
goodness.
fun.
One thing I will say before we move on to the bubble, which is I see Blake how you sectioned off this in your notes as well as mine.
That is so funny.
I will just say I did think it was kind of interesting just visually how in the Emerald City all these pink banners are unfurling and it's like so the Wicked Witch is green and that's evil now so let's cover literally everything in pink. We're rebranding Emerald City.
Because all
Yeah.
the walls in the background are green.
And yeah,
And then if you do have the green, it has the scary witch's face.
Right.
on it.
exactly, yeah. So I think that that was just fun. Maybe that's nothing, but I did like how throughout the pretty much the first half of the
It's
movie, like
propaganda.
as things are rolling, exactly, it's like green bad. We're covering with pink.
Hen-
Glinda is
henceforth,
the new thing.
we are the bubblegum city.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like we're the fucking ruby with a little bit of cream poured in it city. I don't know, but yeah. So Glinda's experiencing that, and then we get back into Madame Morble's chambers,
Yeah.
and they're having a moment.
Morble invites Glinda to her office. She's like, hey, here's this thing that we had made for you. So this is Glinda seeing the bubble chariot for the first time. And the
She
purpose...
literally cannot.
I know.
I literally cannot. Does this do what I think it does?
Yeah,
And that was I loved it in the trailers. I loved it even more in the actual
I know.
moment.
I did love
Well,
it.
it was just real, and I really liked this. Is that in the first movie, like when that little like balloon thing comes to give Elphaba her invitation, and she's like, "Stop!" Like she's like, "I cannot."
And now
I
she has her
cannot."
own
Yeah,
balloon.
now she has her own thing. Like, I
That's
was just like,
so
I thought
funny.
that was so cute because I'm like, it's the same. Like she's the same, you know.
She
Her
is that girl,
Elphaba
too.
pulls her hair off her shoulder. Galinda is still like, "Stop!
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, they're-
you're
we
kidding."
still have their cute little quirks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
haven't had the
fun.
opportunity to like grow up in society. They're
Yeah.
growing up in like a test tube.
It's
yes,
quick.
exactly. Yeah.
So-
The test.
But also, I don't remember if this was something from the stage musical. I really don't think it was. But the purpose of Glinda getting this TikTok machine bubble is so that she seems like her magic is just as powerful as the Wicked Witch's,
Yep.
which I thought was really interesting.
I love
Yeah.
that idea. I don't remember that from the stage musical. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I don't either. And when we saw the bubble in the first movie, I just thought Glinda's bubble. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't think of
Literally.
it being anything more than that, than just like what the story is.
Mhm.
And so it being this other thing that's used to basically trick people
Yeah.
and lie to people.
It's just part of
still.
propaganda.
Exactly. It's just
Yeah.
like. Period.
Yeah.
Like, good
It
job, John
fits
M. Chu.
really
You did
well.
it. Like, everything has a purpose.
And we do see, like, not to like jump so far ahead to like literally the end of the movie, but we
Yeah.
do see that scene at the end of No One Mourns the Wicked, where she's like, "Okay, well, I gotta
I'm
go,"
gonna
and
go.
you see her like stepping on the button
It's
to
the-
start the bubble. I was
Yeah.
like,
It's the contraption.
I
She
literally,
pops it.
I literally did not even notice in the first movie
I-
her stepping on the thing.
Oh, really?
I didn't. It like was lost on me. I was just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, she's just looking for her way out." Like I don't know. Like it was totally lost on me.
That's
That's
what.
so fun. Oh my god, it got you.
See-
You're one of the munchkins.
Yeah, you're one of the- yeah, you thought it was
You're like, it's magic.
Yeah,
Munchkin, Munchkin, Munchkin.
no, in the first movie I loved that. I didn't really think about it beyond just like, oh, it's like she hits the button, like whatever. It's magic or not. It doesn't
Yeah.
really matter. But like I loved that in the first movie because I thought it was funny. But then in this movie I was like, whoa, like okay, yeah, like the whole like flying thing.
I didn't
really
think there was a
interesting.
whole engine behind the bubble.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I literally was
you
like
know.
magic.
Yeah, I was
is
like, yeah,
magic.
she has
Yeah,
to push a button to make
yeah,
the bubble
'cause
happen,
how
but then
how
she's
else
flying.
would you control that?
But here's the thing, though. She's not magic because now we have a flashback. Look,
Can I be so
kudos
honest?
to this little girl. I hope she had so much fun being
Oh,
on the set of
She
Wicked.
did.
but I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about this flashback.
I hope they filmed this remote.
don't
I hope
give-
she never got close to the set because this doesn't matter to me.
She did a good job. If little girl, I know you're listening, you did fine. But honestly,
if little girl is listening, I'll shut my mouth.
Little girl
But-
is listening.
but
if she's not, I do
honestly,
have notes.
I did not give a fuck about this. I did not need this.
It didn't do anything.
I don't think it did. Yeah.
So we
I
get
really
a
didn't.
birthday party of Glinda's when she's turning like what 9,
I feel like
11?
they were trying to
7.
make it though like the first movie is Elphaba's story, and now
Oh.
this we're getting more of the lore of Glinda. But
don't give Glinda
Oh,
trauma.
That's
Poor
how,
little
like,
rich
we-
girl.
yeah, like, we
She
don't
already
need it.
had sorry.
this
So-
is the whole Wicked is Elphaba's story.
yeah,
So-
like
Period.
yeah.
Sorry,
Alphaba-
Glinda.
I'm
Love
sorry,
you. Love you,
Glinda's
girl, but-
hardly even supposed to be in Act 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another overall note.
They had to talk to Ariana Grande's manager, and they're like, "So you have to pay her $7 million for 3 scenes," and they were like, "No, we'll write some scenes because if we're paying her $7 million, we got to make it happen." But so it's a young Glinda's birthday party. She's gifted a magic wand that I would not personally assume has actual magic attached to
No.
it. I would think it was a toy.
Yeah.
But all of the kids say magic, 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 and
Yeah.
she's like, "Pressure's on." So, like, I get it. Pressure like a drip, drip, drip. That'll never stop. She tries to do some magic. There's a rainbow outside. Everyone says, "Did you make that rainbow?" And she says, "Oh, you know how I love rainbows." So we get it. That's
it's a
parallel
fun reference.
You
Great.
don't tell people that you're not magic. You allow them to believe that you are. I get it. But you know what I also get? That in this moment that's already happening. So I didn't need a 5-minute flashback.
So I'll be honest. When I saw this, I was like, "Why is this happening?" And then I was like, "Okay, maybe, and still maybe. Who knows? Maybe that rainbow was from her. Maybe she is a little magic. Maybe there's a spark.
I kind of hoped that was what it was.
I
that she
hope-
did it on accident.
Oh, well,
so, and maybe it would go somewhere. But I do not think, and maybe we'll get there.
well, the ending.
The Grimmery.
I don't think it went well. Yeah,
Alphabet did
guess
that.
what? And well,
You think so?
no,
Oh,
I.
we are.
Zip, 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 zip,
Okay,
zip.
I'm gonna. Okay, that wasn't rewind. I'm gonna say that now. That was just the sound of an R. But it doesn't matter. Like, yes, I think that whole scene didn't need to happen. It didn't really add to the story. If anything, I feel like maybe, and not to jump ahead again, but like maybe they put it in there to like rationalize the Glinda's bubble thing, like being another like as a song. But no, not yet. We're not doing that yet. We'll do it later. But anyway, that happens, and then we flash back to her just being an adult, I guess, or a young
So
adult.
Glinda uses her new bubble to float down to the Yellow Brick Road opening ceremony.
which is fun. I like the, and I don't know if this is the. I don't think this is the case.
No, it's not.
in the state. Okay, yeah, because like I'm like, oh, that's a cool thing.
Yeah, now all
That, of
roads
course
lead
she
to the
would be,
wizard.
yeah, love which that's funny. I love that. So she floats down.
Fiora arrives at the celebration and he's like, "Oh, I guess I'm engaged now?"
Yeah.
And they have to go and talk privately after everyone starts
And
talking
he has
about
also announced that he's the new captain of the Gale Force.
Yeah,
Captain of the
and
Gale
also sorry, is this
Force.
before or after she sings "Thank Goodness"?
Is this well, this is in Thank Goodness.
Yeah, she like
Okay.
sang it, and then they went to
Okay,
the
okay.
back,
And then
she comes
starts
back.
But
doing
you
the.
know-
Couldn't be
I
happier.
couldn't
You know-
be
Yeah.
happier.
You know what they took out though? And you know what? This is where I get ugly and this is where the fans come for
Everyone
me.
get ready.
Because I did not
Get your
like
DMs
I
ready.
did not like Michelle Yeoh in the first movie. And in the second movie,
So-
they took out all of her solos. Is that because it was a miscast?
I will be
Because
honest.
that is, I love that
in the
part in
in
Thank Goodness.
the first movie, I was like, she has one little line in The Wizard of Oz. Not a big deal. She's an amazing actor, and I thought she did an amazing job in the first one. And she does an amazing job as Madame Morrible in general. But god damn, every singing part she had in this movie
Yeah,
and I'm sorry,
was
if you
tough.
if you can't sing, then you didn't do an amazing job as Madame Morrible.
It
It's a
was-
singing role.
I'm sorry that you got to get someone else's voice in there.
On the
Have
day-
Madame
Yeah,
Morrible.
have Drew Seeley fucking do it for her. On the day you were first summoned to an audience with Oz, and although we did not tell you why initially, that is the best part of the song. One of the best parts of the song. fully skip over it. So you made me wait 15 minutes at the start of the movie for my favorite song to start.
It's his favorite
and then
song,
one of my
everyone.
favorite parts didn't even happen
his favorite
because
part.
Michelle Yeoh can't sing.
Yeah.
So don't cast her to do the movie.
So
The
here's-
musical movie.
Here's something I saw literally today. And this was a headline. I did not read it because I honestly didn't care.
Michelle Yeoh found dead.
No.
My
It
God,
was-
by Blake Stone.
yeah. Authorities are tracing Christopher Blake Stone. Not to out you as your first name, but no, I saw it was like just like an article or whatever. I don't know what it was, but it was like Michelle Yeoh actually like turned down the role of Madame Morrible at first because
They begged her.
because she is quote not a singer or because she and
So
I was
she
No,
like
they
knew.
begged her.
She
John
knew.
M.
Well-
Chu and Cynthia and
He
Ari,
loves
I
her.
think, like all like begged her.
I liked the image. I love her hair.
She's gorgeous.
Like,
She's
she
gorgeous.
She is
works.
a great
And the
Madame
actress too. The
Morrible.
acting
The
is
acting
good
is
too.
good. I
She
think
is a great Madame Morrible. Let's Drew Seeley this bitch up.
Lip sync.
Get
Yeah.
her another singer to do. It's fine.
actually think her Madame Morrible could be scarier. I think Madame Morrible is very aggressive
Mm-hmm.
in a way that Michelle Yeoh did not bring to the screen. However, I liked what she did.
She brought
she's,
sinister.
She's a very manipulative,
Yeah.
evil person.
She's very behind the
Yes.
scenes.
Yes,
Yeah.
which I
Which
thought
works.
worked really well.
Yeah.
I always
But
feel
you're
like
right.
that's kind of how Madame Morrible works. She's very like
Book Morrible.
I was gonna say in the
Strategic.
book, yes.
Book Morrible. She does a really good Book Morrible. I feel like Stage Morrible is like an ogre.
Stage Morrible is like
see.
trying to be a drag queen, to be
Okay.
honest. Like to be honest.
Should have got a drag queen in
But
there.
either way, yes, Glinda they go back behind the stage, and Fiora's like, "What the hell?" Like, can you believe what they're saying about Elphaba? Like,
Oh, yeah.
they're saying she can die by water being thrown on her. Isn't
Yeah.
that crazy?
Isn't that nuts? And we do learn that Fiyero is the captain of the Gale Force specifically so that he is the
can-
first to find Elphaba. Because if
Exactly.
any other Gale Forcer finds her, she's dead
She's-
meat.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna dump that bucket of water on her.
Yeah, they're gonna throw acid in a woman's face.
Yeah.
So Glinda knows that Fiero's not feeling her, I feel like, at this point. And
Oh, yeah.
she's like really reeling with the decisions she's made this far, the world she's living in. But I feel like she's just like, here we are, you know.
She's just like, this is everything that I wanted, so I guess I just have to be happy, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Thank goodness.
But yeah,
At the end of the ribbon cutting celebration, Glinda lets off some fireworks and smoke effects. Everyone's like, yay!
yeah, and then here we go. Elphaba arrives. She writes our wizard lies in the clouds. And
gorgeous reference to the 1939
Yes.
film.
Mm-hmm.
and everyone runs and panics. Which
Not
of course
one person saw those words.
it would seem that way
Apparently not.
because when Madame Morrible like twists her hand around and then it rearranges to Oz dies, she's like, "Look, she wrote Oz dies." Like, and then everyone's like, "Ah!"
Glinda's ass knows she did that.
Oh, yeah.
Like Glinda is literally sitting
I know.
there
She looks
looking
pissed.
at Elfie, looking at the cloud. Like I feel really sorry for her in that moment. And when Elphaba is up on her broom and she like looks back at them, it's like
She's like, fuck
It
it.
is- and,
I
like,
just
seeing-
can't do anything.
and seeing
Yeah.
your
I
bestie,
can't fucking
seeing
do
bestie
anything.
down there,
Ugh.
looking up at you when
And
this
seeing
just
Oz
happened.
dies, you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck do they think of me? And then,
Yeah.
that's when Fiero, I mean, obviously him and the Gale Force are
And
like,
Chistery.
and the monkeys.
Oh,
Yeah.
and the monkeys.
It was
that's right.
honestly, I loved this chase scene.
I do.
It was cool.
It was so intense. It actually got me. I knew it was gonna happen.
Honestly, I love all the scenes with the monkey in it. 'cause
Yeah.
it
Oh
was
yeah.
just so
Like when the monkeys like throw
intense.
the net at her and she dodges it and hits the other monkey.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
running into trees. It was actually kind of scary. But eventually, it's just like, and they get to a dead end, or they just stop and they're like,
She just
I
she
think
hides
Fiero
her.
saw her.
I do too.
I
Well,
thought he did, but then she was standing directly behind his head. So
I
was
feel like he
confused.
sensed her.
He was
I-
like, "Let's get out
I
of here."
feel
Yeah,
like
he
he
was
saw
like,
her.
he was like, I guess we lost her. He
'Cause,
could
like-
have turned around, but he didn't.
yeah. And
yeah, because how do you deal with that?
Mm-hmm.
and she was right behind a log. Like she wasn't
She
hidden.
blended in.
Yeah.
She was the wait. What did Fierro say to her the first time they met? You blend in with the background, or you blend in with
the foliage or
yeah,
whatever.
the foliage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Literally her
Oh,
blending in
that's
with the
fun.
foliage.
But
That's
they
fun.
filmed the second movie first.
I guess they had to have. They had to have. But you do also have that cute little the flashback montage.
I
of
know.
those
Of
charm
the charm
circle.
circle.
Yeah, the
which
charm circle.
I really like. So what I was thinking about that when it was happening in the movie theater is after part 1 came out, that those clips of
Was
the
that a
charm
deleted
circle
scene?
hanging out, that was a deleted scene that they said they were going to put back in the extended version. I feel like when we bought the movie on Prime, we didn't get any of the extended cuts, but that was one of those scenes that I'd only ever seen on TikTok. But so when it happened on the screen, I was like, I recognize this. I've seen this. This is a deleted scene from the first movie. So whether they were already planning to use it or not, like, good job pandering to your fans, I think, because like people who know. And when I saw it, I did go like I was like, that fucking moment, like, and
that got me to tear up.
Glinda putting her head on Elfie's shoulder, like that,
Yeah.
I think was actually
Because you
in
have
the first
to like
movie. But-
remember. That's the whole thing. I think even when we read the book too, it was like the moments that they had in the beginning of being kids and friends with each other and having just, I don't know, just being these students out of school, and then how everything turns and changes so drastically.
Of course.
Yeah.
And we'll think about what, like, how they tell us like life is supposed to work. Like the friends you make in college are supposed to be your like best friends forever.
Yeah.
You know?
And now she's out here getting chased by
And now she's a
giant
and now she's a
monkeys.
terrorist, and not one of you is standing up for her.
No.
Also, I mean, well, and like not to jump ahead at all here, but like when we go to Nessa Rose
I
like
know, now
later
we're-
on, and she's like, I wish it was like it used to be. And it's like, yeah, because those days when they just went out in the field and hung out, like that's it. And we don't see that in the first
I was kind of
movie.
annoyed by that. I was like, Nessa Rose, you knew you were going to be a governor one day. Like,
I mean,
you
she
would-
probably
you wish it was how it used to be.
She probably didn't. I guess.
Well,
wouldn't
Elphaba would have
been.
Elphaba would have been the governor, but that's the
Yeah.
thing. They were
But
never
also,
on
maybe
a.
she would have had support from her friends, and no one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the
And-
only friend that is around, she's basically forcing him.
Is Kate.
Well, it's actually not a jump ahead. That's next.
That
Like,
is
let's
next,
go.
So,
yeah.
okay. So, well, the only other thing I'll say is that Elphaba goes back to her little witch's hut, and I
Oh, yeah. that's
right.
love seeing. Obviously, in the stage
I
musical, there's
love
no way to
her.
do this. So, like, but I
Yeah.
love her in her little like root palace. I love that she's in there. I love this
It's
for
cute.
her.
It's
It's
cute.
cute,
Mhm.
and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Period. And then, so my next section is the Munchkin governess.
Yeah, so now she's the governor of Munchkinland, Nessa Rose, because Frex has died. We saw that apparently at the end
Yeah.
of the first movie.
Yes.
Bach is Nessa's head guard. He seems very unhappy to be
He looks
there.
ragged. He looks busted. He
which
looks beat.
which let's be so for real, hasn't he always?
Well, yes, but now he also looks like he has makeup on him extra that makes him look
Yes.
busted, ragged, and beat.
Tired boy.
And Nessa's like, basically like, you know, there's like some banter or whatever, but then someone else comes in, I think, and is like, hey, are you gonna sign this thing? It's the thing that says that animals need like a permit.
Mm-hmm.
And she's kind of like talking about it, and Bach is like, you're not gonna sign that, right? Like that's fucked
Yeah,
up.
but
like,
she's scared because she doesn't want to be compared to her sister.
yeah,
Yes.
and she's also angry because she's like, I'm not gonna be like fucking Elphaba. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
she's
want
just
that.
so like intense. Also, I had seen months ago actually when the trailers started coming out. I think Down the Yellow Brick Pod might have shared it, but her costume is the same as Mombi's costume in
The first
Return
movie?
to Oz.
Oh, Return to
Oh.
Oz.
I will say I loved her costume with the little shoulder spikes.
So
I
it's,
loved her
it's-
costume.
I'll have to look
It's
at that.
Mombi's from Return to Oz, which is like, okay, so like you're a bad witch is I guess what that costume is saying. History
history will tell. She
she's
is.
So, she just like did. She's so bad.
And we'll
Um,
get there.
But I don't really remember why Bach starts asking if he can go. Well, how do we get to that point?
I think he just is like, he just seems sick and tired
Well, yeah.
of being there. He wants to travel. He wants to go
'Cause
out.
it's an
and-
extension of like her being like, I don't want to be like fucking Elphaba, and he's like, okay, you know, hey Nessa,
Oh,
I got something to confess.
Nessa?
Which I love the little callback there.
Oh wait, is this is when he finds the newspaper about the wedding?
No, that comes
No,
later.
that's
That's later.
on.
But he's like, I want to get the fuck out of here. And she's like, okay, well, you want to go? It's so good here. And he's like, no, I don't want to leave. And she's like, go ahead, actually leave right now.
Yeah, get the fuck out. Get out right now. It's the end of you and
Anger
me.
problems.
So he hits the road. He
Yeah.
is getting to the train station. He's like fully packed. It's actually really quick.
And when he gets to the train station, he realizes that Nessa has had the rights for Munchkin travel revoked.
Yeah.
Effective immediately, which I'm like, effective 16 hours ago, maybe,
Apparently.
like at the most. And these Gale Forcers are already so racist toward Munchkins.
Literally.
The order just came out. And
It's
they're
like,
like,
give
get
me-
back, you little short shit.
Yeah.
Give me
Munchkin."
an order and I'll fucking do it to 110%.
Yeah.
They were
As
like-
long as it's not
With
against my
hate
family.
and anger.
Yeah.
And
And
I
they
just-
are
I
like, they're
gotta
throwing
say,
families off the train.
In the world, in the America that we are living in today, not to get political,
I
it was
mean-
really. It was hard to watch when Bach was just standing there at
And
the
you
train
see the
station.
family getting pushed out.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
just looked so confused, and it was like, okay, I know they didn't write Wicked. Wicked just happens to be coming out during this, but it was like, fuck, honestly.
I mean,
that
the
is
story of Wicked, this story is
timeless.
about this type of shit that happens to people. And it's like, unfortunately, right now, we are living in a time where this shit is happening. It's like, Wicked is all... There's fun stuff to it, but something that this movie did a really good job with like the tone shift of it, of like, okay, we're not kind of fun musical anymore. We're like,
it's gritty.
this is like real things that are happening,
Right.
you know? And yeah,
actually, honestly, so this next scene actually really was a point. Like the Bach thing, like I was already like, oh God, like that's heavier than the stage musical really made it. And obviously we are like so away from the novel now. The novel didn't.
Yeah,
like,
novel
go
doesn't
here.
exist anymore.
It was very, in the stage musical, it was very Nessa is keeping Bach here.
Yeah.
But it was like, oh, like the political climate is keeping Bach here, and Nessa's in
because
charge
she has
of
the
that.
power to be
But
able to do that.
moving into this next scene where Elphaba's flying over the yellow brick
Okay.
road and sees the animals fleeing,
I do have
that
another
is where-
Superman moment.
Okay.
Because
go.
she is at the top of the force and she is listening with some superpower hearing that she has. And this is literally also a thing that Superman has done where he goes to the top of the city, aerial view, and listens to crimes that are happening.
Oh
Like,
my
that-
God.
Just another Superman moment. I will be dropping them each
No,
let
time
him
they
drop.
happen.
Yeah,
Let him
let
have
each time
drop.
they happen.
This is good.
here, Queen, you dropped this.
Oh, my Superman moment.
Thank you. I thought I would lose that.
But this was another moment where I just think like the media to life.
So,
path
like, what's
was,
happening
like,
here,
heavy.
right? Like, she looks down, and there's, like, she sees a bunch of animals. And she also sees a huge, weird tunnel in the yellow brick road, which when I saw it, I was like, are they building an underground city?
Well, and that's the thing. So
I was
our,
like, where does that go?
Yeah, where does
I
it
don't
lead
know.
And our
to?
only experience with the yellow brick road so far was it being made by animals. So when I saw a huge hole in the brand new road, I was like, oh, I guess that's
The
part
animals
of the.
did that.
That's what they're supposed to be doing. That, but it seems like they're escaping beneath the yellow brick road, which obviously very symbolic. Among the animals is a one that we recognize, who recognizes Elphaba,
Yeah.
Dulcibert.
Dulcibert.
So
I was
glad to see
very
her
happy
back.
to
I
see
feel like,
her.
and not, I don't like to think that we're obnoxious in a movie theater, but I feel like we were the only people who went,
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I was very excited to see her. It was giving big Nanny moments when Nanny like randomly
Oh,
showed up
yeah.
when Elphaba was an
yeah,
adult.
on the grass trail train. She's
Yeah.
like, I heard you were out here.
It just was giving that like, reunion vibe
Yeah.
of like Elphaba needed to see
It was that
needed
feeling.
to see her.
It also gave me a payoff because when Dulcibert was there in the first movie, I was like, why did they do it? Like, why do it? Like, they didn't need to
Right.
make that happen. Except it did obviously give like Elphaba a like animal friendly leaning thing.
And
but
I really
But
thought
this
that
was
was
the
the
payoff.
extent of it.
This
But-
exactly. I thought it was. This was the payoff. Dulcibert is there, and she's like, I gotta get out of here.
And
Like,
seeing her made me emotional, and like her, like Dulcibert is fleeing. She used to work for the governor.
She had a pretty high end job.
Yeah.
She was a nanny. Like she was, and seeing her all packed up, ready to go, I was like,
let's talk about
things aren't good.
Let's talk about the new original song.
Okay, I will say, I liked this song. I like to listen to this song better than the other original song, but I feel like the other original song held more to the story than this one did. I don't know if y'all feel that.
Watching this movie, this song, I literally felt like they just gave Cynthia Erivo space to riff, and they were like, just sing like what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And she was like,
okay.
There's a place. It's not like other places.
Yeah.
But sometimes you misplace the place where you were placing before. And
I have to say I'm not mad about it, though.
A toddler making up a song. I did not like it at all. And I say that. But ask Wyatt how often I've been walking around this house going, there's no place
I have to
like
say, I've been here about
home.
20 minutes and before we started recording, and I heard you sing it probably 10 times.
Like, that is the, I
That
really
feels real to
like
me.
that melody there.
Her voice, I
That's the
will
thing,
listen to Cynthia
It
sing
sounds good.
anything.
Shocker. Like, it sounds
But
great.
it's a boring
but
song.
I don't know. I was like, oh, it's cute, it's fun, it's no place like home. It gives Elphaba something. It totally works.
It's just,
but then when I sit back and think about it, though, I'm like, what makes her think that Oz is like something so like, it's obvious to me, at least.
Well, and she says, Oz is just a land. It's a land, and a land equals dirt and grass and ground.
And loam,
So
yeah.
it's
so you
like,
can make that anywhere.
it's like, go
that's
somewhere else.
everywhere.
Well,
I
sorry. Charlie's going to edit this and take the clip where I said just go somewhere else and make it ugly. But I'm just saying, like, if they're planning on fleeing, like, go somewhere where you're safe. Like, I agree. Stand up and fight back at home. But if you don't want to,
It's hard when you have no power, you know?
they have no power. Everyone is against
It's easy to say it when you have a Grimmery.
Yeah,
Right.
literally.
Right.
I'm like, okay, I know you're a green girl, but you've been flying around. You're the only
But that's
creature
the thing.
who can
It's
fly.
like, girl, there's got to be some changes made for them to feel safe here
Yeah,
again, because
right.
otherwise everything is being
it's
taken
like it's
away from
asking
them.
a lot of these random animals to be like, no, stay and fight, because that's what she's saying. Is she's saying, stay and fight. There's no place like home. Oz can be this for you. It's great, but
Yeah.
then like at the end of the day, they can't fucking do that. And then guess who comes in?
And obviously, the song doesn't fucking work. It doesn't change anyone's mind because a little cowardly lion
That's
comes.
the thing. If
Rolls on
if
in.
she
Really?
started an animal uprising with the song, it would change my whole
oh
mind.
yeah, it would be
about
like, oh wow,
But
yeah.
since
but
all of the
not
animals
plot.
don't do anything, and the cowardly, I saw this TikTok because in the recording of the song, you get her full big finish. There's no play like she goes crazy at the end, and I saw this TikTok that was like, how is he such a cowardly lion if he has the audacity to interrupt this big finish?
Yeah.
Because literally,
He really did that.
the end of the song is taken away from us as the cowardly lion runs in and is like, don't listen to her, don't listen to her, she deceives you.
The lion comes in though, and he's like, don't listen to her. She took me from the only home I've ever known. And she's like, you were in a cage. They were gonna torture you and kill you,
But
probably.
This is the thing with Elphaba. She never makes the right decision.
I know.
Right.
She always fails. Unfortunately, it is a pattern that happens again. She tries. She wants to help.
She's too fast.
She
doesn't
wants
slow
to
down.
do things that are good for people, but every time she tries to do that, someone gets hurt. It is a pattern from the book, from the stage musical to here. That is like what Elphaba does. And so it's like, yeah, unfortunately, you saved this cub, but now he's coming, destroying your little passionate song to try to get an uprising happen. Like, because you saved him, he is now interrupting this moment, very important moment for you, because you just fucking try to do good and it fails every time.
And can I just say something so for real? I agree with what you're saying about the way she behaves. I think the Cowardly Lion needs to shut the fuck up.
Oh, I hate the
Well,
cowardly
duh,
lion.
yeah.
I hate the cowardly lion.
Yeah, hate
he does
that.
need to shut the fuck up
Hate what
because he
he's
doesn't
doing.
understand.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have. He
All
obviously
he
doesn't have
knows,
the
I mean,
context.
and that's the thing. He just was shoved into a forest as a baby, not knowing what the fuck happened. You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Right. And then so he says this, and the animals start to doubt her. And then the big thing he says is, and I heard she's the one who did that thing to the monkeys. And that's
Oh,
that's when the
yeah.
animals are like, out, we're
Mhm.
going.
Well, it's because Elphaba says, well, technically, yeah, but honestly,
She totally owns it. She
Also,
totally
the
owns
monkeys
it.
were there
Well-
listening, remember?
Oh,
this,
yeah, and
this is a
thank
very
God.
important moment
Yes.
for the monkeys.
Mhm.
but like all Elphaba had to say, she could have been more articulate in being like, actually,
I was
did.
tricked.
And she's like, because the wizard tricked me into doing something. I thought I was helping, and then they tricked me. Like, she just wasn't very articulate. Doesn't really matter. Everyone goes underground. They're like, okay, bye. Even Dulcibert is like, at first I was like, Dulcibert, no, but she was like, girl, I just gotta go. And I was like, no, you're right, Dulcibert.
Protect
Like,
yourself.
yeah, like it's not about it's not that she distrusts Elphaba. I don't think she believed any of that shit, but she was like, I still have the same thing as before.
Yeah,
Like, I can't get a job
Dulcibert's
here.
like, I've been fighting. It's your turn, girl.
You know what I want to know though? Who tied all those little leather straps around the fennec foxes and the raccoons? Because they all have these like satchels and these like bottle carriers and like little goggles on, and I'm like,
Well, the raccoons have thumbs. I don't know what the foxes do.
raccoons have thumbs.
Yeah, they do.
Raccoons have thumbs.
I don't believe that for a second.
They
They got
do.
little hands.
They do. They have hands.
So everyone leaves, and yeah, I am glad that she got a little bit of closure with Dulcibert, because when I saw Dulcibert going into that hole, I thought it was like, girl, I don't trust you anymore.
Yeah,
I
I'm
feared.
glad that
I didn't like
Dulcibert
that.
was like, hey, this is your battle. I'm old, man.
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah.
There's just not much I can do.
Yeah.
And honestly, yeah, that's the thing. It's like, y'all shouldn't. We want animals to survive.
Yeah.
You know, animals with a capital A. It's
Right.
like,
all of them.
so go. Yeah.
Well,
But
lowercase a they can eat.
yeah,
We
But-
can eat them.
we want the ones with souls. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
They started a whole fucking school. Come on.
yeah. So then we're back in Munchkin Land. And I'm just going to say, Bach is looking even more royally busted than ever before.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, he's got hate in his heart.
Yeah.
In his
And he's
heart.
chopping that wood.
Oh, he's
Just
Yeah.
to say, he starts with
Hey,
an,
Nick
he
Chopper.
starts with an axe.
Nessa's
yeah.
like, I think that's enough, Bach. That's
Yeah.
enough. Bach, stop.
Yeah. But he, like, I can't even remember what their conversation is, but it's heated. And then he's like, okay, I'm going to go. And she's like, no, stay. But you want to go on a walk later? And he's like, you can't walk. I got to go. He doesn't say that.
Honestly,
but he
though,
wants to.
Yo, like literally, fuck her.
Honestly, fuck you.
fuck her.
Yeah, she's
You-
trapped him.
like,
You know what?
like, what did she think he was gonna be like? Oh, Nessa, thank you for doing that.
That's the thing. She's just
know.
wanting. She's wanting this past life of hers
Yeah.
so much that she just doesn't care. She
She's
thinks she
fixated
can
and
force
obsessed.
it upon everyone, and it's not the case.
So Elphaba then appears. Well,
the
actually,
mirror.
a mirror breaks.
Yeah,
yeah, I was like, why'd that mirror break?
they love breaking. They
Yeah,
loved breaking the mirror. in
Elphaba, she
this.
broke the glass. Well, she will
If
break the
she's
glass
somewhere,
soon.
glass will be broken.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, because the mirrors say, ah.
she has
Alpha
like
Frop.
she
I
has
know
like
you're out
18
there.
years of bad luck or something.
Yeah. So mirror breaks. Elphaba arrives, and she's like, "Hey, Nessa, like haven't seen you for a while." Nessa's being shitty, and she's like, "I actually really want you to help the animals. Can you help the animals?" And
Yeah.
I'm like,
She immediately-
Elphaba, in what world did you think this would be okay? It's been
Yeah.
years.
She's like,
Yeah.
oh, Nessa's in my corner, right?
Yeah. But Nessa is like, no, Dad died. You didn't come to his funeral, which I'm like, yeah, she was on the run from the fucking Emerald City.
Yeah.
How would she possibly come to the funeral? That's insane.
Also, her dad fucking hated her, and she does say it. She
She
very-
says it.
She's
Thank
like,
She's like,
"You
God.
didn't like me."
Dad didn't love me. He wouldn't care if I was there.
yeah,
Yeah.
like that has nothing to do with her.
It's just what you want.
And so they get into like a little fight. And then Alpha was like, well, you never wanted my help before. And Nessa's like, well, I do actually want your help now.
Which I'm like, okay, consent can be given and then taken away, but consent can't just be like put on someone without them knowing.
Their
Like-
relationship was I was like, oh, this is toxic.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, I would say in part 1, it's not Nessa's fault. It is totally perpetuated by the father.
Yeah.
Nessa is a victim of her own upbringing. She is like, I either have Dulcibert, my dad, or my sister to help me with anything, but I get to act like I'm independent. And she was forced to be independent.
And now she's
and
like,
now
I
it's
want
like,
the help.
I fucking hate you for not being there.
Ugh.
But it's like, you hated her for being there before, so it's hard.
But then she's also crazy
tough.
independent of all of that about
no,
Bach.
she's
so like
nuts.
Yeah.
I can have understanding and sympathy for her, and also say, sister, this ain't it.
yeah. Her circumstances are crazy.
Is there counseling? Is there therapy in Oz? Do we know?
Probably
about
Oh
that?
yeah, you can probably like have a guidance counselor like Madame Morrible or something.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. So basically, she's like, I want things to be like they were back when we were in school together. And
Then she sings the
And
Wicked
then
Witch of the
Alphaba
East.
says, "Okay, fly."
yeah, she's
Which,
like,
okay.
you flew in school. Yeah, remember that first day?
Yeah. So there's a difference between the stage musical and this,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is that in the stage musical, Nessa really wants to walk. It's very important to her. I have seen a lot of content online from people who are handicapped saying that this meant a lot to them, that Elphaba or that Nessa Rose didn't need to walk, she just needed to float and like feel good for a minute. So I'm going to like trust those voices.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I think it does, because it seems like in the movie her the things that she wants is different than maybe what the stage musical was.
Totally.
It seems like she's wanting, it doesn't matter if she walks or not. It matters that she, gets this kind of attention that she got from her friends in school. And that's like when Bach walks in and he says, Nessa? And
Nessa?
and he's like, yeah, and he's just like, she's like, oh my gosh, he hasn't said my name like that in years. It's working. So it's not just the
Yeah.
floating. It seems to be other things, but this is
Yeah.
the thing that is relieving her just in this moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I think
No.
she just needed to literally take a load off.
Yeah. It's
which
like
I'm
a underwater,
which-
or what's that, like there's like a zero gravity.
Yeah, like a sensory deprivation.
Yeah, so
thing.
she just needed that. She needed to be put in one
she
of
just
those
needed a
things.
disconnect.
And I'm like,
for a
I'm
minute.
so glad that that's all it took. But I'm like, I wish you figured that out before you oppressed animals and munchkins.
Yeah, because like
No,
every munchkin is
seriously.
suffering now,
Like
which
you-
makes her evil.
Like
or wicked.
every day more wicked.
Yeah.
Um,
But with all that, Bach fucking comes in.
Yeah,
And
he
he's
opens the
like,
door.
Oh, this is weird. Oh my god, Elphaba, what the fuck?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, so yeah, I'm scared of Elphaba, and also, oh Nessa, you're in a good mood. Now that you're in such a good mood,
Let me drop some fucking
maybe I
bombs
can
on
leave.
your ass.
Also,
because
though-
all I've ever cared about.
I just want to say is I think that already he has learned right about Galinda and Fiero's engagement.
Yeah.
Isn't it in like the hallway that he like finds a flyer? Like I can't
I
remember.
think
No,
there
it's-
was it was the newspaper.
He was leaving Nessa Rose's office or whatever, and he saw it and he snuck it into his jacket.
Oh, that's right. And so he was
okay.
coming back in after he got
He's-
read the news.
he's
and
already read the
everything.
news.
And
He's
he's
finally
like,
got-
I want to ask.
Yes, he's got the chutzpah.
Yeah. So he's like, hey, like the subtext is actually he literally says like I always loved Glinda, like that's what I've always wanted. Like I want to leave you. You seem like you're totally
I
don't
lost
even
my
need me
heart
now.
a long
Oh
time
yeah.
my
ago.
god! Literally though, he did not have to spill all this tea.
He didn't.
Because the thing is, let her remember that dance. But yeah, he totally overshares with her, which obviously pisses her the fuck off.
Yeah, she's like, give me that book.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
she's like, I guess I know how to use that book now.
My note, literally, my note is she blacks out.
Yeah.
But
She does.
also in terms
That
of,
book just burned your feet.
and I'm yes,
Oh
and
yeah, her
that's
shoes turned
interesting.
ruby. We just
Yeah.
have to say that.
yeah, they became ruby. They grew or they burned. The thing that I was thinking earlier that I didn't mention was like, we were talking about like, oh, like later on, Glinda, like the Grimmery responds to her, and I'm like, well, responds to Nessa too. It's like anyone can fucking use it if they really want to. It seems
No,
like
I think actually, and I think of the Grimmery like the ring from Lord of the Rings. I think anyone who wants to give it attention can get something. I think it can get attention reciprocated from the
then
Grimmery.
why wouldn't Madame Morrible or the Wizard of Oz be able to use it?
Because they're blocked.
Oh, you're making that up. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I actually don't want to talk about that right now. I don't want to talk about it. I had my own idea, and you're taking it away from me, and that's fine. But so Nessa does black out, and she goes to the Grimmer.
Also, Nessa is the Wicked Witch of the West.
the
East.
Wicked Witch of the East.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which honestly, okay,
It runs in the family, maybe.
I would say the Wicked Witch of the East song. I liked. I don't know the actress's name. I'm going to be honest, but I liked movie Nessa's rendition. I've seen online people were really dissatisfied with the Wicked Witch of the East song.
I thought it was fine.
I liked it. I thought the emotion was there. I honestly think the new story, the new world of Wicked that the movie is giving, I think she was probably confined to, and I think she did great. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
But I was like, if this is one of the songs we're gonna get mad about, back off.
Yeah, that is not the one.
No, I agree. And so she does do magic, and she's trying to do a spell or create a spell or find a spell, whatever it is, that will make Bach's heart belong to her. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Makes him have no
his
heart.
heart starts
Insanely-
shrinking.
Yeah, and he feels it, and he says it feels like my heart is shrinking, and I'm
like,
like,
that's not what it
that's
feels
the
like.
best writing
That's-
they could do,
Honey, that's
Like,
what dying feels like.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, I'm like, your heart's not shrinking; it's
Yeah.
going away. But he exclaims it, and Elphaba's like, well. Nessa's like, oh, stop it, make it stop. And Elphaba's like, you can't reverse a spell from the Grimmery. That's one of the main things that we've learned about this
Didn't you
thing.
see the first movie, bitch?
Yeah, she's like, you've had a year. But Nessa's like, please save him, save him. She goes fucking outside. She's like, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
You gotta
And then
do
you just
it.
hear clink, clink, clink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I loved this sequence.
It was
And
good.
because it's like it's Bach like falling over onto all these like silver platters of like probably tin, but whatever, like metal platters with metal things.
Well, he
It's like-
walked in with a tin tray with tin.
Oh yeah, he did.
Like
That's right.
teacups
with the
and
service,
stuff.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's pulling it. It's pulling into himself.
Yeah.
Everything is bumping onto him, and then eventually at the end, the last scene of that we get, that little montage, is like his hand and like a metal ring like wraps around it, goes tight. There's like 3 little like things that go on his fingers that like tighten up on him, and it's like, oh, it's just wrapping him in tin, and then the inside of him goes away, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, the
But
inside of him
I-
doesn't exist in his
I
heart.
really
We don't ask about the magic.
I know,
from
yeah.
here.
It's the Grimmery.
Yeah, this is
But
L. Frank Baum wrote this musical.
Yes, yeah. But I really liked the imagery of that, especially just like the cuts. I mean, it did feel kind of comedic a little bit because it was like every few seconds was a cut of him just like rolling over a desk with like a
Yeah.
tin platter on it. But still, it worked well.
then, I mean-
I liked it.
Fucking Nessa is outside that office going, "What's happening?"
I know,
What are
she's
you
sobbing. I know. Well, and then Elphaba comes out and she's like, "He's not dead. I gotta go."
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's resting.
She
Yeah.
tips. And then
Yeah.
he does the, here's Johnny.
Literally,
yeah,
yeah.
literally.
He remembers the door. Like he could
Yeah.
have just done it.
Where am I?
Yeah.
What is this?
No, I feel like he could have opened the door.
He could
but-
have opened it.
Yeah, you know what a door.
He
Yeah, come
appears.
on.
He's pissed. He's like,
Okay, but before we skip over Elphaba leaving though, I do think that Elphaba's like, because Nessa Rose tries to do this whole thing to Elphaba where it's like, oh, so you gonna leave me, Flav? You gonna leave me? Where it's
yeah.
like, I never asked you for anything, and now I need you, and you're gonna leave. You're gonna go help these people who you don't even know. But Elphaba says this wedding between the commander of the Gale Force and this, I almost said disciple. What's the word? What is Glinda?
Like,
She's a
she's a
diplomat.
Okay, yeah.
But it's like this political wedding is the best place for me to talk to all of these important people. They're all going to be in one place at
Yeah.
the same time, which I'm like, okay, cool, because the wedding does not happen in Act 2 of Wicked the Musical. So I'm like, okay, this is cool. When I was watching the trailers, I was like, why are you doing that? I'm seeing why they're doing that, and I like it.
It makes
I
sense.
like it.
It makes sense.
So then Elphaba's gone. And then, Fiera, oh my God, Bach appears from...
Breaks down the door and looks like he's going to murder Nessa.
I knew he wouldn't because that would change the entire story, but my note is not sure why Bach didn't chop her down right there.
He
like,
was so
she
ready.
did that. Because even though... And this was actually also...
She also blamed it.
Oh,
I know, but
fully
Bach
blamed
saw...
it.
Like,
she threw Elphaba under the house.
immediately,
for sure.
literally. Which that's interesting. But like literally immediately, she was like, "No, she did it. It was her. It was Elphaba." And I'm like, "Girl, you're the one that killed
You
him.
started it.
Like
Yeah.
Elphaba literally kept
But
him
he
alive."
doesn't
Did-
understand
did
the magic
I
of
know.
it all.
Did Elphaba block Bach's ability to travel outside of Munchkinland?
Yeah.
I don't
Did
think
did
so.
Elphaba create a spell that shrunk his heart and he could feel it and knew it? No. Yeah. So either way, he believes that and he's like, "I'm gonna go away now." And then Nessa just, you know what she says.
So now,
And then it's the wedding day.
the wedding
Not a
is
cloud in the
happening.
sky.
It was our wedding day. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Got it. So Elphaba is visiting Glinda. How do we know? Glass breaks.
Because a window breaks.
Window breaks.
She's like, Elphaba Throp, I know you're out there. Which has been in the trailers for months. So I was like,
Everyone
oh.
has the same stem.
Yeah, literally. Elphaba presents herself, and Glinda is just trying to force Elphaba to make amends with the wizard.
I know.
And I'm
She's
like, girl,
dragging her to
like,
the wizard.
Just, do you not see anything bad with what's happening here?
yeah.
Like, do you really think...
No, she's clouded right now.
She is
Yeah.
so
She's in a
jaded.
bubble.
Yeah. Yeah. Her mind is...
We're not there yet.
Yeah. But like she's basically just like, "Oh, like come on, like you can go talk to him, like do it, it's fine." And then she turns her back and Elphaba disappears.
Yeah, I was like, if you're going to make me do that, I'm out
Yeah.
of here.
But
But where does she go?
She goes to the
Literally to the
wizard.
wizard.
Yeah, she goes
Well,
to
I
the
mean,
wizard.
that's the other, she had that on
Gotta-
her to-do
gotta
list.
do it on my
yeah,
own
yeah.
terms.
She was
Yeah.
like, "God damn it!
She's like,
wish,
I don't need Glinda here.
yeah, she's like, I wish Glinda didn't say that because that's actually my thing."
Yeah.
So she appears very shortly after Glinda also appears. And it's like, "I knew I'd find you here." And I'm like, well, duh. Like, she didn't come here just for you, bitch. Even though it is apparently your wedding day.
But yeah, she's got plenty of time, and so does the wizard apparently.
Everyone's
and we
chilling.
learn about how when he arrived in Oz, he was wonderful.
Ah,
He was so
okay.
wonderful.
So if Dick Van Dyke wasn't 100 years old, the way he would eat this song.
Oh,
for
my
sure.
God.
I was listening to this song today and I was just like, God, I need someone to do an AI of Dick Van Dyke. I'm sorry. I know I don't like
Don't
it.
put that
No,
out there.
I
Don't put
hear
that
it.
out
Ugh,
there.
God.
It's already out there. Someone's thought
It
it.
has to be out there. I just know that he would fucking eat that song, and if it was just we were about maybe 50 years ago,
A crazy amount of time.
Back when
but
he was
okay.
50.
Yeah,
I'm
literally.
still too old.
before
too
Wicked was even a book.
Oh my God, he needs to get in contact with L. Frank Baum. Actually,
I
I
know.
think that's right. And
Oh my
we need
God.
that magic belt.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, I just need. I was
But
like
yes.
listening to it today, and I was like, God, I wish Dick Van Dyke sang
that
this.
song, like Fred Astaire or like Judy. I can just like any of the great anythings in the world
yeah,
would have done
eat
so
that song
good.
up,
with
but
that.
it's so
Such an-
good.
Old show tune style, which
Yeah.
it just is great.
Yeah,
It's
Um,
fun,
and I like what they did with the song too.
And also-
Oh, it was
I-
cute.
I
it was
like what
very P.T. Barnum.
exactly, and that is interesting you say that about Dick Van Dyke, but just in general that thought process because it's like that whole song does give just like old timey. It's like it's fun. It's kind of stupid. It's like the way that they're acting or like they're all grabbing different brooms and dancing with
Yeah.
them. And I'm like, is it 1940?
it's
is
Cal-
this Easter parade?
it's
Like,
Calliope
what's
music.
happening? Yeah, yeah. It's
But-
yeah,
it
very
is kind of
carnival.
timeless and
They,
Oz, so
Yeah, and true.
But I mean, the song. I mean, it's everyone has a completely different agenda, right? Because
Yeah.
the wizard, he's terrified. This man is shaking.
He's
in
fighting
his
for his
boots.
life.
Yeah.
Glinda, she just wants her friend
She's
back.
like, this is great.
Yeah, she's like, look how cool it is here. I'm marrying your boyfriend. It rocks here.
Right. Yeah. Isn't that
and
nice?
and Elphaba needs to like she hasn't talked to people
Yeah.
in years.
She
She
hasn't had an
needs this moment. So
interaction.
everyone has a very different journey. I feel like they're all very clearly represented in a very clever and artful way. I really liked the scene.
Mhm.
But of course, as we get to the end of the song, Elphaba's like,
Business.
hold on.
Yeah,
This
she's like,
is-
I have
Business.
conditions.
I'm here for
She's like,
business.
you did it again. You did it again. You did the glitter and the glamour. The last time I was in this room, it did not go well.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. But she's
she
like,
starts talking to Chistery.
well, yeah, 'cause she's like, hey, like, I'll like agree to these just as long as you let all the animals go. And the wizard's like, sure. And she's like, first the flying monkey.
Yeah,
And he's
if
like,
you're gonna show me right now that you're gonna keep to
Exactly.
your word, then let your flying monkeys, your spies,
Yeah.
let them free.
so he gives her
And
the
then I'll
key,
believe you.
which does scare me in the movie. Literally, when I was watching, I
It
was like,
was
what's
scary.
gonna happen? I was like,
I thought the flying monkeys were going to eat her.
I really
know.
thought they were gonna attack.
Yeah, but they just left, which was nice. Well, they seemed to leave at least.
well,
all
they
but
can
one.
like Chistery speaks.
It's true.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
Yes, that's
So
true.
I feel like he is.
Well-
he's been picking up on context clues.
Yeah, and he heard her whole song about no place
Exactly.
like home, so it's great. And like, so
And they were there when all that shit was happening. They know that
Yeah.
she is not.
and you know that Chistery told every other monkey, "Hey, you know how we thought that Elphaba made us have wings because she hated us?
Turns out,
she got
oopsie.
tricked.
Oopsie.
Yeah, like
yeah.
so.
So the monkeys appear to leave,
Yeah,
and Galinda's like, yay, gonna go get ready for my wedding now.
Everything's perfect.
And the wizard's like, I guess I'm making an appearance at the wedding too. How exciting. I'm gonna go get ready. And Chistery's ass comes back. And this is when the whole movie changes.
This is when
I
it's-
love how he just lands on that like Oz thing and then just pushes off of it
Mhm.
and pushes it aside. It's so
Mhm.
classy. It's
Mhm.
great. And then it unveils a little room.
I love Chistery.
So
Mm.
there's something that I saw in the movie or during the movie that I thought that I really liked was we're getting not exactly a flash forward, but like whatever. Glinda is walking down the stairs and it's like a view from above and her like white wedding gown train is behind her trailing down.
Her
The butterflies are cute.
It was so beautiful.
But then
So
also
beautiful.
it cuts from that above or that like aerial view of her, it cuts to Elphaba walking down
with
these
her
stairs
cape.
with her black
Oh,
cape behind her down the
yes.
stairs, and I was like, wow, okay, talk about two different experiences. But
Mhm.
while Glinda is walking down the wedding, oh my god, what wedding
Aisle?
aisle?
yeah,
aisle?
the
Okay, yeah.
aisle. Mhm.
Elphaba is walking into a dungeon with cages.
full of cages of animals. It's like, why these animals? Why here?
And why here? Why
Ah,
here?
well.
Why here?
Oh, she pulled her brain.
I didn't even realize. I mean,
Shake your hands.
I mean, yeah, we see the one and only Dr. Dillamond.
Yeah.
So I feel like you can only imagine what other maybe important
speaking.
animals are there.
They were
Exactly.
speaking out.
And I saw TikTok. I won't take credit for this because I didn't see this. But in the first movie, apparently there was a owl that was like seen in the first movie at like Shiz or something. I can't remember the context, but like he obviously seemed like a very important
Mhm.
like animal or whatever, and he's seen in one of the cages. So it's like just
Oh.
another
Okay, yeah.
thing showing that like these are not just. I mean,
They're animals who were putting up a fight.
they were animals
Yeah.
that were probably putting up a fight, had very important high up
They're
jobs,
smart.
smart. So, and then just when Dr. Dillamond,
When it just bleats.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I will say in the stage musical, that
It's
bleeding
scary.
is frightening.
Yeah.
It is
It's-
so
and there's like
unsettling.
the cages with the red light in the back and
Yeah.
stuff. Like it was so actually like I remember seeing when we saw it together.
It
I was just like,
so scary.
I was so scared.
I really feel like the movie went a different direction where it leaned into the like look at like he's a sad, pathetic animal now that hurts your heart, rather than making the bleeding scary. Which, like, literally, I think I was sitting between you both when we were in the movie theater. I think I squeezed right before he started bleeding because I thought it was going to be scary, and then he was just like, he was a goat.
He's a goat.
He was just a goat. It was meh.
Which
And I was like,
obviously sadder.
it was yeah, it was harder to watch.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was like the anger and the fear was
He
taken
didn't
out
have his
of him.
glasses.
Yeah, I know he was like, I can't see. Yeah, but the wizard shows up. And
I
he's
can
like,
explain.
Yeah, he's like, hey,
God.
I can explain myself. And Elphaba's like, you're a liar. You've always been a liar. Like, I am
always gonna be a
gonna
liar.
take
I love
back
this scene.
everything
I
I
love
said.
this scene.
Yeah, and she's just starting to go crazy, and all of a sudden, all these locks and chains are just rattling, pulling, breaking, sparking,
Her
firing,
magic is going
etc.
nuts.
Yeah. And then the animals are loose, and they attack the wizard. Well, they don't
Oh,
exactly
I love
attack him.
when
They don't
she
attack the
when
wizard,
she
but-
says run.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I loved that. I loved that.
Yeah.
And then the fucking I don't know. It was like the jaguar or something comes out.
Oh,
and he's like-
yeah.
I think that was your jaguar
think
from
it
the
was
Hear Me
him.
Out
Or whatever,
cake.
yeah.
I think it was. And when he came out growling, I was like, "Get him!
Yeah,
Fucking get him!"
Oh,
even
when-
though I know what's gonna happen,
when
I was
he-
like, claw him.
When the
Claw him to
wizard
hell.
fell down on those stairs out of that room, I was like, "Oh, he's not making it out of
You're
there."
like, "Oh, he's
I was
getting
like,
eaten
The movie's
alive."
going a completely different direction.
Yeah,
But no, then the animals continue to run. It turns into chaos ensuing on the wedding. The walls are vibrating. They're trying to say their I do's. It's like, what is going on? And then animals just
Yeah.
storm.
Noah's
Giraffe,
Ark,
hippo,
yeah. Crazy.
fucking monkeys, every animal. That was I loved that scene. I thought it was
know.
great.
Frogs.
I loved that.
That frog
Oh,
licked a woman in
yes.
the face.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's right. It Matamorable.
Was it Morable?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was on the ground. Yeah. So they all, the wedding is vacated. Fiero and the guards like run to go see what's happening. They find Elphaba, obviously. Well, I guess it's actually just
He's like, men, go get water. 1 bucket of water for each of you. Don't
Yeah.
come back
we
until
need
you have
lots
that.
of water. Pay attention. And so they all run. But then Fiero is just there. And then he's like, oh, I'm going to shoot Elphaba. I'm going to shoot her.
And honestly,
like, yeah, I'm on
she
your
thinks
side.
she thinks that's true because
Yeah,
she's-
because of what happened
Saw
Well,
him
earlier.
earlier.
what happened earlier? Because it did seem like he was on
Yeah.
a rampage to fucking get her.
Then when he turns
However-
that gun on the wizard, which we're doing spoilers here, but let's talk about the trailers because the trailers showed that spoiler. Like the first trailer number 1 showed that spoiler where he takes the gun, stops pointing at Elphaba, points at the wizard, and then throws the broom to Elphaba. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't
That
even
is
realize
such an
that.
enormous moment.
That
Why
is.
would you do that? And then all the posters of Fiero were like him in like the field of corn or like Bach surrounded by the tin.
There was a lot
And
of
I'm like-
spoilers, but
I'm
yeah,
like,
I
why
noticed.
are you doing that? People don't know.
Because Ethan Slater posted an Instagram photo of him as the Tin Man in his costume before the movie came out, and I was
Whoa.
surprised by that. I was like, "There's some people that haven't
That's
seen the
crazy.
musical before." Because like I've listened to the
Yeah.
musical, like the whole thing before. I didn't know all those
Yeah,
details
till you saw
listening
it.
to it.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest, if Wicked had not come to our local Broadway touring company, The Keller, like we wouldn't have seen it. And
Yeah.
I would not have known that. I literally would not have known. Well, except for I wouldn't have known, period. So that is crazy.
It's absolutely nuts.
It was.
mean,
I was surprised by some of the
they-
things that they were.
I was really disappointed in the marketing.
Yeah, I was like,
for
don't
this.
spoil that stuff. Yeah,
Um,
because some people, and maybe some people just didn't pick up on it. But like, I'm sorry, but if I were to see him as the Tin Man, I would look at the comments and be like,
Right.
what the fuck is this? And
Yeah.
have someone explain all of a sudden, the entire plot summary to me,
Yeah.
not
Right.
realizing that
Yeah.
I'm reading it, you know?
Yeah, so do better next time since apparently Wicked is going to be like a several movie franchise, which honestly,
Can't
I got to be
wait.
so for real. Podcast aside, I'm not going.
Oh,
I'm not going.
Let's not go there right
If,
now.
if they
Let's
make
get back to
if they
Wicked.
make a shit ton of them, I'm not going. I'll watch them when they stream. So Fiero tosses Elphaba her broom. He's got his gun trained on the wizard. He says, "Wizard, lock yourself in that cage."
yeah.
Glinda
hot.
comes in.
And she's like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I've never heard of this before.
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah.
but basically she's like, you two all along, like this whole time. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
she's like,
yeah. But it's like, no, not really. It's been years since they've seen each other.
well, no, literally, yes.
They had one
yes.
touchy face moment.
Yeah, like
this
at
whole-
a train station.
But
This
he's
whole
dropped
time.
hints.
No, totally.
Yeah.
And I would say yes, it has been this whole time because they love each other since college. You and Fierro don't even have a relationship. Your relationship with Fierro is 100% political. He didn't even know he was engaged to you.
He didn't.
That's not your boyfriend, girl. Like,
That's
grow
the thing.
up.
She has to have she's got to be faced with reality.
That's true.
Girl, I would if that was my man in quotes, I would neglect all reality. I'd be like, no, he loves me.
Yeah,
No, he-
same
no,
honestly.
he
I'm
loves
like,
me
no,
and
that man
that's
loves
going
me.
back.
He will continue to love
He
me.
comes home to me.
Give me
comes
that
home to me.
grimoire. I'm gonna capture him.
That's my. He's gorgeous. He's
Yeah.
so pretty.
He really is gorgeous.
So then, Fierro's like, no, like, Alphabet, get out of here.
Yeah.
We're
going.
going. Yeah, and I'm going with you.
Ugh.
And that's that. So
Bye, Glinda.
Yeah, Glinda's like,
Glinda
But they go.
says like Morrible and the wizard are trying to
Oh.
figure out how to move on from this, and Glinda's like, tell her family's in trouble.
Literally, I
Granted-
said in my notes, I said Glinda makes and I did capital THE comment.
Yeah,
about
you did
Elphaba.
the wrong thing because you're not talking to trusted friends.
Yeah.
You're not talking about.
she's also in crisis.
Yeah, tell her-
But
Well, she's
She-
trying to
she
be
is.
petty because she lost her man.
She doesn't
But she's
realize
like-
the power that is
Yeah.
actually
She's
behind
like,
her.
tell her her family's in trouble. She won't be able to resist that.
yeah, well,
And Morrible's like, no, that's not good enough.
yeah, she's too
Murder.
smart.
I have an idea.
yeah, literally, she's like, maybe a change of weather is in order.
Oh, and we get the.
Yeah, which we'll get there.
I
We're
wish
not
we had a
quite
video.
there yet, but
Madam Morrible, flip it around.
I have to say, I was gonna ask you guys what your favorite meme or whatever has come out, and I
Oh,
have to say that the MMWW
Okay,
I
is my
have liked
favorite
that.
thing
M-
I
M-
have seen.
MMWW is definitely like God tier for me, but also what is Bible is very much Cynthia has a gun.
oh yeah,
Like the red
Ever
carpet
since-
memes
yeah.
are so funny.
Cynthia has a gun, and it's the face. It's like her in the bathroom.
yeah.
That guy
Of the
hugging
attack.
that guy hugging Ariana Grande and Cynthia in the background like oh my god. So funny. She's in
I love
they-
when Wicked comes
those
around.
two have a big conversation that they need to have. They do. Cynthia's in love with her.
Yeah, it's gonna get messy after. That's why they have to
Yeah.
keep making them.
So Elfie and Fierro, they make it to the woods, her little woodland hideout, and they're hiding there. And Elphaba's getting like this like nice like retribution because Fierro's like, I've been looking for you. I love you. Like I was never against you. Are you kidding me?
He's out here
I wanted to
taking his
find you.
suspenders
You're
down.
my girl.
yes, yeah.
And she's like, all right, hold
Taking
on.
his coat off.
Let me slip into something more comfortable. And she kills the magic carpet from Aladdin.
No,
And throws it over
that was
her
a way
shoulders.
closer knit. Come on.
I have to
Oh
say
my
this
God.
was like a.
You're right. This is a saggy knit.
Yeah,
This is-
it's like it's a loose knit. It's big ol'. It's like a chain mail,
Yeah,
But like-
no, that's exactly what
Like,
it is. It's,
yeah.
it's just,
but big chain.
when she put that on and started walking around singing "As Long as You're Mine," I was like, oh, the movie's PG. They're not gonna fuck.
I had the exact same thought. I was like, oh, okay,
That's what I was
they're
thinking
just
too.
gonna.
the
I was like,
stage-
oh, I hear a baby.
They're gonna
crying.
hug.
In the stage, yeah, there was a toddler in front of us. In the stage version, they are
Ugh.
literally like humping.
Wait, and in the
And,
stage
like-
version, they're in like a forest glen also,
Right.
which like is whatever. It's, just
It's
different.
so hot.
Wait, the stage.
I
of
hear
this,
that, but
I'm sorry, I'm overwhelmed thinking about it.
But when she
no, the
throws,
movie,
when she throws this dirty rug on,
and
and
him taking his suspenders
Well, yeah,
off, and
that's
his
hot.
jacket off.
they could have given Cynthia more opportunity to feel sexy as Elphaba.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because she looked like she was going to the library to
I
study.
mean, she made them float in midair.
Well, at the end, yes, that's a Superman
Superman
moment.
moment.
Yes, yeah, that is.
You guys heard me. I'm pretty sure in the theater too. I was like, "That's Superman," because like, what the fuck? Like that she is Superman and he is Lois Lane.
No, it is. I loved them floating up in the air. I thought it was fun and like kind of funny, but like mostly just fun because it's like this is just Elphaba's thing now. She can just do this. Like
Yeah,
she's powerful.
She's like,
Yeah.
I learned to fly.
She knows the levitating pretty well.
She's like, I can do bad all by myself.
and then they go lay down to fuck.
They lay down to fuck while Glinda walks through what was supposed to be her wedding.
Yeah,
being like,
the ruins of her wedding.
there's a girl I know.
And I love not that girl. Like
I love the reprise. I honestly
the
feel like
reprise, too.
I feel like Elphaba's, and I feel like this in the movies and in the stage version. Elphaba's version of "I'm Not That Girl" is something that is so relatable for everybody. I mean, we've all had a case of the can't haves. Like that is
yeah,
like,
and you got a pretty blonde girl that gets everything.
yeah, and it's like,
you know?
Yeah.
it's so frustrating, but I'm gonna move on. And like that's what I get from Elphaba's version. But Glinda's version is, this is the first time I've been told no.
Exactly.
And look
It's
how
a shift.
and look how close I was to
Yeah.
having it. She's literally walking through the destruction of her wedding
Of her own
ceremony,
wedding.
saying she got him.
Ugh.
That's my best friend who I've been so concerned for, and now all of a sudden she's been the state's enemy. Now she's my enemy too. I believe everything the state says. Just
No.
kidding. She doesn't. But
Yeah.
I
But
feel
she's
like
pissed.
I feel like
She is
the
pissed.
Glinda version
And
is
honestly,
so much more painful.
Valid. Oh yeah.
yeah. No, I mean
Definitely.
it's just
Like yeah, where Elphaba's is more relatable, but this one you're
It's
like
I've
"Oh."
never been there.
Yeah.
That's
Like, yeah, that's crazy. Meanwhile, Morrible is
Here
up in
comes
her
the
town-
hurricane.
bitch. Here comes the hurricane, bitch. Yeah, Morrible is voguing up in her tower.
and hold that pose
For
for me.
Yeah, she's
I say
creating a
this,
storm.
you say that. I say kitty, 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 cat, cat.
Yeah, exactly. She's going crazy up there. She's calling a storm.
Tag Deshaun Wesley.
And but then there's this huge tornado, which is so powerful it appears in apparently a parallel world as well, or whatever. And
I wish that we saw that. I wish that we
I
saw
kind of do,
how Dorothy
because
ends
I
up
didn't
in it.
understand that.
Yeah, because we
to
were
be
just
honest.
immediately in Oz.
Yeah.
And the house was already in the tornado.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I really liked the imagery though. It was really intense. It was interesting. It was very tornadic. And then
It's too bad that Nessa decided to wait all
Yeah,
fucking
then
day
she was
to
like,
look for
"Oh,
Bob.
Like, oh, horrible
it's about
storm.
7:45 p.m. It's pretty windy. I'm gonna go out and look for Bach because he's metal now.
You know,
Yeah.
Bayana Bach
Yeah.
ran out of your castle at 12 noon.
Bayana
Literally.
What is happening?
I do like how, like, because in the original 1939 feature film, like, when the house is falling, it does, like, it's very, like, straight down twisting. And so I liked that in this, when Nessa, unfortunately, when she looks up before she's about to die, she looks up and sees a house falling straight down and twisting toward her. So it looked very, very real, well, akin to the original film. So I liked that. That was
Yeah,
fun.
Good reference.
And then
also, and we
dead.
get, I'm jumping ahead a teeny tiny bit,
Mm.
but when we see like Elphaba and Glinda looking at that spot, their bodies fully block where anyone's mind knows her legs are sticking out.
Yeah.
It's striped leggings with ruby shoes or
Yeah.
silver shoes. But like we know that that's where her legs are. They did a really good job of recreating this place.
Yeah.
So we see the back of Dorothy's head. We see Toto on a leash, which back when the trailers started coming out, I saw people talking about, oh, Dorothy has Toto on a leash because that makes Elphaba like her less, having an animal on a leash.
Never
But
comes
actually,
up again.
it never comes up, and Toto's on a leash every time we see him, and I actually thought it looked really bad. It made it seem like they cast a dog that's not trained to be in movies.
Yeah, I wish that he wasn't on a leash.
Just,
Honestly.
like-
Just because the original, I mean, he's fucking just
Yeah,
always by your
he's
side.
in the books and everything. Like Toto knows how to walk beside
in
people.
this movie, in Wicked Part 2, it's 1939. No, excuse me, it's 1900 in the real world. So like leashes didn't exist. Like that shouldn't have been the case.
Oh, I didn't even-
looks. That's a really good point.
That is a good point.
It looks really stupid, in
Yeah.
my opinion. It looks like she's dragging Toto around, and I would like to think it was an artful decision, but I really don't think it was.
I can't make it make sense, which is fine.
Yeah, but
Also, Elphaba gets the vision.
Oh yeah.
oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
She wakes up and is like, okay, this is gonna be really weird. it's like describing a dream to your like partner or whatever after you're like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but there was a tornado, there was a house in it, and it
And
fell on my sister.
My sister needs my
Yeah.
help.
and now I need to go and help my sister.
I love that
Gotta
he's
go.
like, and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll be here waiting for you." And she's like, "That's crazy," but he's like, "You can see houses falling through tornadoes, but you can't see that I love you." Like, girl, get over yourself.
Yeah,
real
find
fast.
yourself.
Get help.
But yeah, so Elphaba arrives just after Dorothy has skipped her way with the Munchkins down the yellow
with
brick
those
road.
Yeah.
silver
and
slippers.
she is like, "Can you move, Glinda? Like, can you get the fuck out of the
She's
way?"
like, I'm
so I
trying to
can
mourn.
Pay my respects to
Yeah.
my sister.
Can I mourn?
And it's like paying your respects to your sister at her dead body is crazy. Is that how things usually are in Oz?
I mean, when they're buried under a house and you're a wanted woman, like it
She's-
has to.
you
be.
gotta get what you can.
Yeah, like
That's
this is
true.
all she's this is all she's gonna
But
get.
this is
Yeah.
very. I do think this moment. It's very good in the stage musical. It's very good in the novel. I feel like this is pretty consistent throughout. Where Elphaba's like, "Those weren't your shoes to give away, dude.
Mhm.
That is the only thing I have."
Yeah.
Like she says, that's the only thing I have from my sister. But that's the only thing she has from any of her blood
Yeah.
relatives.
Any
Period.
family
And
thing.
also- and
Like,
also it's
my
like,
dad
and y'all
made
know
them.
that.
Yeah,
you,
you
know,
know
that,
that.
Glinda. Like you fucking know
Like,
that.
You know
the
about
thing
those
is,
shoes.
She sent Dorothy off in those shoes because Glinda is bad at her job. Because nope, Glinda has not received any proper training, and Glinda does not know what the fuck to do. In
And
any
no one's
moment.
really telling her anything either.
No.
I feel like.
No, she's pretty much left in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
But
also, sorry, I just realized something that maybe we skipped a little bit is that somewhere in here, Fiyero encounters the
Oh
flying
yes,
monkeys.
yes.
He like goes to like kind of
We go to
follow
like
her.
a shot with Fiyero.
Yeah, he's like across a canyon. The flying monkeys are there. They pull the Oz insignia off.
Oh,
Throw it
basically
away.
showing that they're
Yeah.
not part of the Gale Force
Yeah,
either.
and
because
they're
anymore.
he's at the
'Cause
house.
he
He's
ran
at her
out.
hut.
Yeah, and
Yes.
they like know where that is, I guess.
That's right.
But-
That's right. That's right.
So anyway, that happens, and then yes, then we like Elphaba's mourning her sister. They're kind of like,
Yeah.
and then they
Then-
actually start actively fighting.
They start
Yeah.
fighting.
They start
Elphaba
dueling,
and Glinda
which
end up
also-
in a full-on duel.
in the movie.
Loathing,
Yeah.
unadulterated loathing.
In the movie, I was like, oh my god, this is just like when Glinda is like practicing her like baton moves or whatever.
in the beginning. Oh yeah, in the first.
In
well,
that-
they literally fight with sticks. Like,
Yeah,
She was trying to find fun ways to use that wand.
yeah, and they did.
Yeah, she was like, "Here's my perfect chance."
Bog
yeah, yeah, bog down. So yeah, so
But
they fight, they fight.
The slapping, I think, in the stage musical, the slapping back and forth is hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm glad that stayed. The full-on fighting when the Gale Forcers come in, and
Ugh.
Glinda's like, "No, I almost had her. Like,
Yeah.
so funny.
But also it's that, and also like
She doesn't
I feel like
realize
she's
the,
like, oh,
the
shit.
severity of what
The
is
stakes.
actually happening.
Yeah, 'cause
and
it's
now
like,
it looks like
Your friend is
Glinda-
about to be crucified."
Yeah, and now it looks like Glinda was keeping her there.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that
That's
she
what
could
Elphaba
get
thinks.
kidnapped.
Elphaba says, "That's fucking cheap. You did that." And Glinda says, "I had no idea. I did not
I
know.
didn't know
Yeah.
that was happening. I
But-
did not know.
I did not know. Sorry to this man." But so Fiyero and his soldiers arrive.
you mean the flying
Fiyero-
monkeys?
Yeah, the flying monkeys. Fiyero points his gun at Glinda, just like in the stage musical.
Shaking that
Yeah.
hand.
And
Oh,
he's
I
like-
know.
He's like, if y'all don't let Elphaba go, I'm going to shoot Glinda. Which honestly, even though his hand is shaking, and even though he does not want to do that, I think he would.
I think he would.
think
I think
he
he
would.
would have
Because if he
Yeah.
if he
if they
pulls
didn't listen.
if he pulls that trigger, every hand lets go of Elphaba and comes onto him.
Yeah.
I absolutely think he would do it, except that Glinda walks up to the barrel of his gun and is like, "Okay, kill me then, bitch."
Mhm.
But
I
like,
know, and I'm like, not helping.
yeah, no, literally, because it's yeah. But honestly, I think these three friends,
In
are
a way, they
having-
worked together
yes,
so that
Yeah.
Elphaba could get out.
yes,
Yeah.
it was finally
Because she didn't know. She didn't know that the Gale Force was going to be there.
Right.
No.
It was very the gang is back together in this moment for me, but in a really heavy way, obviously.
That none of them can give up what their true feelings are in the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, Elphaba and Glinda aren't going to get to apologize to each other.
No.
And Elphaba just has to leave.
Yeah, she escapes with those
Fiero,
monkeys.
And the monkeys follow her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Fear tells them to. He's like, hey, go take care of
Yeah,
her.
he's. God, I
And-
was pissed. Honestly, I was like, why can't you just?
I know,
go
I'm like,
with
go
her?
with them.
Go.
But
Go with
the
her.
the minute that Fiero took his gun off of Glinda, they
They
would have
fight
drawn
back.
their guns
That's
and
the
fired.
thing.
Yeah, like he couldn't have flown away.
Ugh.
And so they could have taken Glinda prisoner. But
This is where things get so good in a way where I felt like my body in the theater was like just overwhelmed.
It was
Like
the-
when No Good Deed
It's the best part of the
starts.
movie. The best part of the movie, and I will say,
Best song of honestly,
Oh,
I
totally.
think the first movie and this movie. I think genuinely it is the best song. From like I think the movie soundtracks.
I don't
Yeah.
know, I think she fucking ate Defying Gravity. But here's the
Defying
thing,
Gravity was so
I
good, but the thing with
knew-
Defying Gravity is it's 9 minutes long.
but it's not. But it's not. It's 9 minutes long in the movie. It's not 9 minutes long on the
I
album.
know, but when you listen to the soundtrack, it is 9 minutes. So
See,
it's like I like this song
And
because
you
it
know
is,
what? I don't listen to the movie soundtracks because that's not my life.
and that's what I'm saying with the
However-
movie soundtrack.
However,
This
I mean,
is the best song.
that is kind of funny because No Good Deed is just a longer song than Defying Gravity is. So it's crazy that they made it that way. But I will say, No Good Deed, there was no doubt in my mind that it was going to be the strongest, most interesting part of this movie. I
Yeah.
knew that this was going to be the fucking spiritual of the movie.
I mean, for good.
Well, I'm obviously For Good, but For Good
I'm
is
sorry, I stand with no.
For Good is really soft, but No Good Deed is an anthem.
It does something to my bones.
I mean, I loved it.
I just need to make
and
that
so
clear.
okay, so Elphaba returns to. Well, she actually doesn't return to her hideout. Elphaba actually goes to Kiyomako for the first time.
Oh yeah,
Oh, she does go to
because
Kiyomako.
he mentions he's
mentions
like, I
it,
have
yeah.
a fucking house
Yeah, he's like, that's
or
where
whatever. We have a house that we never use. So if you want to fucking hide out there, you're good. Like
so Elphaba gets there, and then she's like frantically whipping through the grimoire, like, "Oh Jesus Christ! Like, what can
I
I
need to
do?
save this man.
What am I saying?
Yeah, and
What
this
is
is
what?
This is No Good Deed, and she finds a spell. She starts singing it, and it's all about fucking don't let him bleed, don't let him get hurt, don't let him die, like make him never die.
Ugh.
And he also during this time, very similar to the episode where Bach was being turned to the Tin Woodman, like it's flashing back between her and then him. So it's like black and white for some reason, I'm pretty sure.
It is, and he's getting some really.
He's
They're
getting
really
fucked
hurting
up.
him. Yeah.
beat. Like we're seeing him getting kicked in the face.
Yeah.
I didn't.
He was
like
literally
that.
gonna be.
He
They
would've died.
crucified him.
Yeah, they
They
did. Yeah,
crucified
and they strung him up. So that's all happening. No Good Deed. Agree. Love that.
Oh God, I had goosebumps after. I was like chills down my spine. And the way just Cynthia's voice is so incredible.
Oh yeah.
I love her. I love her so
Yeah.
much.
So a little bit of a flash forward. now Dorothy has her Fab Four, right? It's Dorothy,
Yeah,
the Scarecrow,
that's
the Tin
everybody.
Woodman, and the
The
Lion
gang
and Toto.
is together. The queerest
So
group
they're
we've
all
ever seen.
together. Madame Morrible leads them to the wizard, who does not want to see them.
Yeah.
But
She's like,
Madam-
I have plans because
Yeah.
I'm WW.
Yeah, flip it around.
M.
But Morrible is like, dude, I'm going to admit these people to see you because this could be really useful to the cause.
Yeah, like we actually want this one woman gone. They'll help. So the wizard orders them to bring back the broom. And he's like, bring back her broom. That'll be proof that she's dead. Like, and then I'll grant all your wishes. Great.
Yeah.
Go and get her and da-da, and no. Dude, Ethan Slater is nuts.
Ethan Slater's crazy in this.
He lost his
Crazy.
damn mind.
So Ethan Slater's performance of the Tin Woodman is nuts. He's crazy. When he picks up the Cowardly Lion and throws him in
Yeah.
front of that mob of people and says, "Tell them what's out there."
Tell them!
I'm like, actually, fuck you,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You're telling me that 15 minutes ago you were like, "I put one away the hour."
Okay, now you're doing a TikTok.
But honestly, I think he was angry to a level that I was like, bruh, misplaced.
Really? I liked it.
I think that he
Misplaced.
in
Kill
his,
Nessa Rose. Kill
in-
Nessa Rose.
in his ex-
Burn her.
in his
Burn her.
in his experience with like Nessa Rose, he was already at the fucking end of his rope, and now he's even more crazy. His brain got turned to tin, and then he
also,
like
mind you, everyone around him, they're in an echo chamber of
Yeah.
wicked witch, bad
Oh my
kill,
God,
wicked
literally.
witch,
I
bad
want to know what the
kill.
Scarecrow's
I mean-
saying. Why doesn't the Scarecrow have a solo?
He's
well,
he's
because
silent.
that's fucking that's
He's
that's
like, I
on
don't
his
know.
thing.
I
His
wish he-
mouth doesn't move. I don't know how to talk.
Yeah,
I
he
was
was like,
I
paint
wish
it
there was
on.
a part where the Scarecrow. I wish there was a part where the Scarecrow was like, and yes, I want her to be dead too. So let's get her.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Well, you know, he did do the same thing when he was captain of the Gale Force. So
True.
he can do it again.
True.
But then
If that's
Glinda-
him.
Glinda is up in her balcony.
She
And
kind of
she's
makes
like,
some eye
oh.
contact with Bach from a distance, and she's like,
Oh
"Get
yeah,
inside, get
she
inside."
recognizes it. Yeah, and
Oh,
then she
they have a moment.
she closes her glass door and she can't hear anything.
Mind you, and he doesn't give a fuck anymore because he doesn't have a heart to even.
He thinks she's
Oh,
married.
yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't give a
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
He's like, I got one thing on my mind, and that's killing the witch.
yeah.
My motives are elsewhere.
There's this TikTok where it's like, "Nobody's gonna ever fuck me. Burn her." Like it's like, yeah, that's really where it's coming from.
Bach is kind of giving incel.
Yeah.
So then, second original song, "The Girl in the Bubble."
Okay.
I have to be so for real.
Yeah, let's hear it.
This is a Christmas song.
I was skeptical of that, but today when Blake
That's
got
so
home from
funny.
work, he
I'll have
told
to
me
listen
that,
to it
played
again.
it. When you think Christmas song, it's a
It
Christmas
sounds-
song.
It sounds like it should
is
be
a
playing.
Christmas
It
know
should
what
be
they're
playing
doing.
at the credits of The Grinch 2, The Grinch Back in Action.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my.
It
It's
is
pretty
literally-
crazy.
It sounds like she's in a music
Not bad.
box. And she's like, "The girl in the bubble with sparkly sparkles and bells."
It's a
Like,
shake Christmas
the
song now.
globe, music plays.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
I'm
It's
gonna
kinda
say
crazy.
both of the original songs in this movie failed us.
Did not need to happen.
Well, that's the thing.
They're not bad.
The thing is, they are competing with some of the most iconic musical numbers
True.
in
You know
all
why they did it?
of musicals.
You know why they
Yeah.
did it? Why any and this is just a rule that you will see across the board. When any Broadway musical becomes a movie, when they add an original song, it's for an Oscar. You cannot get best original song in a
because
movie
it's already
musical.
been originated.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
So they
those are the
write-
songs they tried to
So
hit it with.
They gave Cynthia an original song and Ari an original song because who's gonna get an Oscar? One of those two.
Yeah, I do. I have to say, honestly, Cynthia's song, I do kind of like that song. But with this song, I didn't really like as much, but the thing is, I feel like it fit in better with the story, because this is like Glinda's realization that like, oh, this bubble that I'm in is now popping.
Yes.
Like, it's very like I'm having the moments of the realization, the awareness of what is actually going on around me, and I'm not like trapped in this bubble anymore. I popped the bubble and I'm seeing everything as it is, and I'm realizing I don't actually want to be a part of it anymore.
I will say Ariana or Glinda's the girl in the bubble song, I will say I actually think it's the stronger song between the two.
Mm-hmm.
However, it does not drive the plot in any way because obviously we are seeing her breaking at the seams the whole time, right?
They don't have to have a 3-minute
we don't need a
song
whole
for it.
song. But with Elphaba's song, There's No Place Like Home, I actually don't like that. I think she performs it really well. I don't find it to be a very listenable song. It's not fun to listen to. It's not pretty. It's not melodic. It's kind of all over the place. But it is a more powerful ballad than The Girl in the Bubble because of the message behind it. But honestly, I will probably never listen to either song ever again.
I mean, that's the thing. Like I said before, it's just you're competing with songs that are so iconic. It's like these are musical numbers that have been popular for like 20 fucking years now.
Right.
So
Well, but
it's hard to compete.
Stephen Schwartz wrote the songs, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I would have thought that he would have
Well,
built them
you can't
into the
always
world
make
better.
a bop. You can't always make a bop.
Dude's 197 years
Yeah.
old.
Sorry. But it was fine. Yeah, the original songs are fine. I mean, if they win an Oscar, good for them. Let's get Cynthia Erivo wait, is she EGOT?
She's got a Tony.
Does she have an Oscar?
She might have gotten an Oscar last year. I don't really follow.
I don't think she did.
After The Girl in the Bubble, Glinda goes to see Madame Morrible, and she's like, I have some questions about things that have been happening around here.
She's like, you're actually going to shut the fuck up now, and I'm going to talk.
You killed Nessa Rose.
Yeah. You definitely did that. Morrible is like, bitch, you better shut the fuck up. Everything you've ever done will come back to you. It will come back. It will have you, will own you. No, but I mean, she's like, literally, shut up. You have everything you've ever wanted. Own it. Live it. This is your moment. Own it. Have it.
Yeah, well, it's more like, shut the fuck up. You're suffering now, and I don't care because you wanted this bad shit. You think this is bad? Whatever. Like, it doesn't matter because, like, this is what you wanted. Like, it's like a punishment.
Yeah, and honestly,
and then Glinda's
if
like,
you won't do,
I'm going to the horse.
yeah. But if you won't do the job of being the cool rich girl, we'll find somebody who will.
It is, yeah, it's a threat.
But yeah, then we get the moment. We have been wondering
Oh,
who is
yeah.
riding that horse.
This
whole
was so
time.
fun watching it in theaters with you guys because, like,
We were, oh!
yeah, it's like, she's the one on the horse. She's the one on the horse. That fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I never.
Never would have thought
I
of
just
that.
never would have guessed. I don't
Well,
know.
like,
It
why
really
would it have
did get
been?
me.
But
And
she's
then
not supposed to be
when
an
she-
act
no,
two.
But she
she puts
is.
that hood
She's
on-
there at the end.
She does sing for good.
Yeah, like
when she puts that hood on, and I oh my god, I was like, she's the one.
No, literally.
I couldn't believe. I
literally,
wish my mind was blown.
She put the hood on. She put the black gloves on, and I was like, "What's happening?" and then she went to the stables and got the horse. Which actually, at the beginning of the movie, that horse being royal blue, I thought it was the horse of a different color from the Wizard of Oz movie.
Oh.
During the ha 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 ho ho ho, and they're like, "Oh, that's a horse of a different color." It turns out just a blue horse. Wasn't a blue horse in the first movie. Blue horse in this movie for some reason. Whatever. But when she was at the stable and mounted the horse, that was when I was like, oh. But
That's
when she was getting dressed for it, I was like, what is this?
When I saw her put that cloak on, I was like, she's the one. She's the one.
That was awesome. We cut to Elphaba sending the flying monkeys to go and get Dorothy.
So the monkeys do what they're employed to do, and they go pick that little girl up. They go scoop her up and they bring her back.
Yeah,
And Elphaba shoves her in the basement.
she does.
And she's like, "You stay down there.
you
for-"
take off those damn shoes.
Yeah, and she's just like, she's going through it. But then Elphaba shows up. And she's like, "Hey,
Well,
Elphaba."
Glinda shows
oh,
up.
oh my God, sorry, Elphaba shows up. Or, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my god, he's glitching.
No, I'm just kidding. Glinda shows up.
He's doing the Jimmy Kimmel fucking thing. It's like Alphabet and Glinda.
Oh my God, yeah.
We went to school and stuff. I
But-
don't like that video at all.
Glinda does show up.
Glinda shows up. Alphaba is realizing, like, you know what? I might just need to surrender. Like, the mob is coming. The witch hunters are coming. Don't tell them that I'm good.
Yeah.
Don't tell them anything. They're going to need you.
She's
to
like,
be
there's
good.
nothing. I think she has this realization that she realizes there's nothing she can. And honestly, this is a realization I have in therapy. You cannot control what other people do.
Yeah.
These people have their mind set on destroying her. So that's what they need to do.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she needs to move on with that.
Yeah.
And the only way to do that is have them kill her.
And
Right.
like, not that
Don't-
it's okay, but
don't-
they need that. Like,
Right.
they need that.
Don't
and like,
love
sucks.
your job. Job your love.
Exactly. And so she jobs it.
But honestly, Glinda like
Ugh,
cannot take it.
I know.
Yeah.
They have their moment. I've heard it said.
For good.
Who was crying? Who was crying?
I didn't
I
cry.
actually didn't
but
cry
this
once.
was
Didn't.
this
Not
was my
once.
closest. I felt emotional, and like I was like, oh, like this is actually like a big.
My face was
deal.
wet. My face was wet.
This song, I honestly feel like I like left my body because all roads were leading, like, No Good Deed I knew was gonna be the defying gravity of this movie.
Yeah.
But like For Good, it's one of my favorite songs
It's
since I was in
iconic.
middle school.
Mhm.
And like I was really just waiting for it to come, and it was beautiful. I mean,
Their voices are incredible
Yeah,
together.
they sound so good together, and the emotion, like, those girls are codependent as hell.
They really
and
are.
It showed. Like, it was
It does.
strong.
It makes good art.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something, I don't know why, but like something about the like the in this lifetime. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Something about it. It got me feeling weird.
okay. That lyric made the most sense to me that it actually ever has before.
Yeah.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. It's like she knows that they are never going to see
Yeah.
each other again.
Alphabet
And,
knows.
like, I've always heard those lyrics as like, it could be that we won't, but it's like,
You don't
You
feel
won't.
the weight of it.
yeah.
like,
well, and
Alphaba
Alphabet has
has
a
a
plan.
plan.
Yeah.
Like,
She's
you're
like, we're
going-
not going to see each other in this lifetime.
as far as you know, I'm dead today.
Yeah.
And like,
Exactly.
it is
and that's
so
what I
just-
that's what I need you to believe.
yeah.
Ugh. But so they finish the song, and Elphaba hides Glinda in the closet, which I do have a quick fun fact about this.
I wonder if I think I might.
Is it that was improvised?
Yes.
So I didn't really do a deep dive of this, but my world is more interesting if it's true, so I choose to believe it.
Me too.
But that they were improvising that scene. There wasn't even
They just
a
kept
door.
the camera rolling when the doors closed, and they just started to sob. The both of them, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, they just started to sob, and they kept that in the movie.
It was the closure that the scene
and honestly,
needed.
that part really made me.
Yeah.
It made me cry.
Oh, it
I
was
liked
beautiful.
that.
It was
Yeah,
beautiful.
'Cause
I
it
thought
was
that
like,
was
yeah,
great.
it was just like, fuck, I'm losing my best friend.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was gorgeous. I
yeah,
mean,
and like
they're
lifetime.
very good actors for staying in the moment like that. And I had heard there wasn't even actually a door. So they were literally
Oh
just
my God.
standing in front of each other doing that, like basically saying goodbye to the films. Hopefully that's fucking true. Hopefully this doesn't become a franchise. I will literally Oz Hour.
Don't do it again.
I will leave Oz Hour. I will leave Oz Hour.
Leave Oz Hour.
It will be
There-
Oz. It will be
No
Oz
Oz Hour
with
franchise.
Oz Hour with Wyatt.
So
I will be
then,
done.
in a really nice, not even homage, but just like staying true to the stage musical. Because in the stage musical, when Elphaba gets, quote, killed by Dorothy, it's a shadow we see. It's against. So, it's because they don't need a child actor there.
Right.
But
They did that again, and I loved it.
I love the way it comes
It
out in the
looks great.
film. The shadow works so well.
Her holding
It's
up the
kind of
broom.
I was like, it's kind of funny how
Yeah.
she holds up the broom and just is like da 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 da. Da. Like
that was
it's
definitely
cute.
one thing where like it just seemed like Dorothy was like, and I'm walking and I'm walking and I'm deciding to dump water on this woman. And it was like, oh, okay, bitch.
Yeah.
But Glinda sobs, goes to Elphaba's hat that is left on the ground once Dorothy is gone, cries over it.
What's
and-
under the hat?
And what does Chistery say?
What does Chistery say?
Oh, yeah. That's right. I
Like,
forgot.
crazy.
He talked. Ugh.
He gives the bottle of green elixir to Glinda. Oh my god. Oh my god. Glinda has all the ammunition that she needs
Yeah.
Yeah.
to save the world.
Yeah.
So then she
basically.
gallops.
She's
yeah.
Grum,
Grum, grum. Yeah.
Because
good.
Galloping out, literally.
But
She's
those of us
dead.
who know that bottle is like it's done.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
So she goes back, Elphaba. Oh my god, no, Glinda. Goes back to the Emerald City. She confronts the wizard and she's like, hey, recognize this? You were sucking on one of these the last couple days when I saw you.
Then we got the largest jump scare
He's
I've ever had in my
flooded
life.
with memories.
Oh, yeah.
Flooded with memories.
Because then he's realizing, which I
We-
kind of thought he already knew, but it's okay.
We go back to the
Oh, yeah.
have another drink of green
Elixir.
elixir from the
but we
first
get
movie.
face
It
reveal.
But
was
we
a
got
little-
full
A
frontal.
little bit of a jump scare.
I screamed. He looked wrong.
How dare you AI
It-
Jeff Goldblum?
it honestly-
Just get another actor.
Get a guy. There's no Jeff Goldblum lookalikes out there.
There's
gotta
not.
be.
You
There's
couldn't go on.
not.
You couldn't go on
gotta be.
TikTok.
No one looks like Jeff
You couldn't
Goldblum.
go on
Makeup.
TikTok and say
Makeup.
All right.
Jeff Goldblum lookalikes, please apply. Girl, the way it
He was
looked like.
face tuned to the gods.
I don't know if you've ever been to like Disneyland or Disney World, but like in the rides, it's literally these robots that they just project a face onto, and that is what they did to Jeff Goldblum. There was a little mannequin
It was
that they
scary.
projected a young Jeff Goldblum
We were
face
all
onto.
scared. Everyone
it
was
looked
scared.
wrong.
I
It
was
looked
scared, but I also
wrong.
liked it.
I think I'm not sure if that was funnier than the stone cutout of his face in the first movie.
Oh,
or
yeah.
I don't know what was funnier.
The
but
stone
both got
cutout
a,
was funny.
both got a gasp out
I
of
love
me.
the stone cutout.
So Glinda is like, "You're her daddy. Get the fuck out of here.
Time for you to take a
Do-
permanent leave.
Yeah. Do not come back." He's like, "How do I get out of here?" She's like, "I don't know. How'd you get in here? Go.
Yeah.
Leave. So then she goes to Madame Morrible.
I
Yeah.
also love in the background you kind of see the wizard going off and
Oh,
leaving,
yeah,
and
and Dorothy
being
running
like,
up,
"Oh
like,
no,
"Wait."
take me with you,
And
take
I'm
me
like,
with
how
you."
did she get home then? No
I
one else
do-
is magic.
I do
We'll
love
find
that
out.
when she's like showing Madame Morrible. She's like, "Come outside, look." And it's the wizard floating off the hot air balloon and Dorothy being left behind and Glinda being like, "It's always something with that one."
yeah, she's like, but also Morrible,
It's like, God.
jail. And then
Yeah.
flying monkeys come in, grab her, and carry her
They
out.
do.
And literally in the movie, I was like, drop her. Like,
Yeah.
just drop her.
Just drop
Like,
her.
sorry,
End it for
Michelle,
everyone.
but
So now Glinda is Ozma.
Oh my God, she kind of is.
Like,
She is the
pretty
new ruler
much.
She's
of
in
Oz,
charge.
basically. She is
Yeah.
the head honcho.
yeah. And so then we get the flash forward back, whatever you want to call it, of Glinda arriving in Munchkin Land,
she lights
telling
the
her
pyre.
story. She has all the, but then like
It continues after.
Exactly.
Instead of
Yeah.
her going back to Shiz.
That is cute. Like she's like, we did know each other in school, and it starts to go, brrrr, and she's like, "Wait,
but
I have an announcement
yeah, she's
for all
like,
the
"There's something
Aussians,
else."
and I mean all the Aussians,
And then
the animals.
every
come
animal
out.
in the
They were-
world comes
I was
back.
like,
I'm
where'd
like,
you? I thought you were
okay.
gone.
They were
yeah.
hiding in everyone's pockets.
I guess
apparently.
they've been underneath the ground, but they all appear. And then we also like, and she's like, oh, like all the Aussians are here. You're all Aussians. We're creating a new chapter in Oz. And then we get this dream sequence of of montage of like
reality.
it is. Yeah, it's like Dr. Dillman back in his office, and I'm like, so they can come back to having their voices and stuff. That's great, but what?
How did they get it back? Yeah.
There, yeah,
did it go away?
it seemed
I
like
guess I
it
don't know.
should have probably had some time pass before that type of
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
But I was very glad to see Dr. Dilliman back in his glasses, I must say.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, absolutely. Very glad.
Yeah.
So now we have Glinda the Good ruling Oz, and then cut back to Kyamoko,
Kyamoko.
where Fiero is running to.
Well,
Well,
not
is
quite
it
Fiero.
or is
No.
it
Oh,
the Scarecrow?
Sorry, you're right.
With his little,
We don't know yet.
yeah,
we
his-
don't know
His
yet.
little broken ankle that goes. Kraka,
I know. I don't like the broken
every
ankle.
time. Yeah, I hate
I
that.
saw the acting double who did a lot of the Scarecrow stuff. He'd made it like his post, and his caption was, "Somebody had to protect Jonathan Bailey's ankles."
Literally, though.
Thank you. He did God's work.
So the Scarecrow runs to the place where the witch has melted, and he opens a secret door.
Little trap door.
Yeah.
Which, when I saw the stage musical for the first time, I was like, "What?
Yeah.
What's happening?"
Because also, when we watched the stage musical, we read the book before.
Yeah.
Where she
And-
dies.
She dies.
Yeah.
And it makes
100%.
sense that she dies.
When we saw Wicked Part 1 the movie, I was like, guys, I think she might die in the movie.
I know. We kept
I
saying
was
that.
so
we kept on
I
being
was
like, she's gonna
hoping
die.
for it. I was like, do it. Just do it. Like, but they didn't.
I
And
was
then-
glad they didn't.
I mean, I am glad
Keep it to the
because
stage musical.
Stay true to the musical.
it is, yeah. I mean, yeah, stay true, like everything else they did. but that said, yeah, Elphaba comes out and it's like, they believed it. It worked. We're together now.
Glinda can never know, and you look so beautiful as the Wicker Man.
Yeah. and, yeah, his skin, I was like, whoa.
His scarecrow self it was pretty interesting. I thought they did a really good job with the Tin Man, and I feel like they could have done better with the Scarecrow.
Yeah,
Scarecrow
I was
was
like, did they have to
weird.
do it like that? I don't know.
It was a little weird.
Like, they couldn't let him not be Jonathan Bailey for 5 minutes.
I
It was
know.
like,
Yeah.
let him be Roy Bolger. It's fine. But she, echoes his sentiments where she's like, "You look beautiful," and he's like, "Oh yeah, really?" And she's like, "It's about changing your perspective," or whatever.
Yeah, I
And
was
it's like, okay, that's cute that they got that. Get out of there. Go.
I know, run.
And there they go,
And then
walk
they-
on the deadly desert.
I know, I'm like, that's where you
They
go.
walk
Like,
across the deadly
I mean, I
desert.
guess
Think about
other
your
people don't call it
options.
that, but like that.
That's what it
it's
is.
called.
And so the Grimory lives with Glinda now. And Glinda still doesn't have magic as far as we know. But Elphaba turns around, looks off in the distance, and Glinda back at her balcony, the Grimory starts going fucking crazy.
Okay, so you think that it's Elphaba doing the Grimory?
I think
still.
that it's Elphaba doing it.
Okay.
Because
don't.
Elphaba has this knowing smile after she feels
does.
satisfied, and she turns around and walks off into
Of course
the
she
desert.
feels satisfied. She just pulled off the biggest heist in Oz history.
And she
And
also
she-
let her friend know that she was okay. Well, and also you guys
Maybe.
didn't see the whole thing about how the wicked popcorn bucket came with a whole decoder on how to decode the Grimory in that moment.
What are you talking about?
You guys didn't see this?
You're making this up.
No, I'm not
This
making it
sounds
up.
insane.
They literally made it so that the audience would know what is happening. It's a healing spell. Elphaba sent a healing spell to Glinda. She had the Grimory open up to a healing spell so that Glinda could heal and from all of the trauma. And then once she did that, maybe she would actually find her magic.
Oh,
The popcorn bucket.
no.
The wicked popcorn bucket came with an entire Grimory decoder.
I have to tell you, I'm crossing my leg with my on top leg facing you to show that I'm facing away from what you're saying and not believing it.
I'm speechless.
I can't take
I saw
that.
the
I'm
evidence.
speechless.
I saw the proof.
Evidence.
Glinda
yeah,
is
great.
not magic. Elphaba's magic. You watch 2 movies about how Glinda's not magic and Elphaba is.
I'm gonna.
If
See,
you-
I'm
if
gonna
that
need to
wasn't-
see that
If
decoder.
Yeah.
17 hours of one musical wasn't enough for you, I can't help you. You guys
I
are
agree.
just bad at
You
watching
can't.
movies.
Oh
You're just
yeah,
really
we're bad at
You're-
watching movies.
You're
'cause we
actually.
didn't see the one TikTok about the
It doesn't
popcorn
matter.
decoder.
It doesn't
for
matter.
the Grimory.
It doesn't
Sorry,
matter.
I never got the popcorn decoder.
No, it's okay. The popcorn decoder doesn't matter because the movie makes it like obvious for the like slowest person on the planet to see that Elphaba is doing that. Elphaba's obviously doing that. Glinda looks at the book confused.
Well, I guess we'll just find out if there is another movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
I won't
Well,
find
Blake
out.
won't find
I'm
out.
not
Blake will
finding
never
out.
know.
I will
Blake's
not
not
find
gonna
out.
be there. Blake's not gonna be
I'm
there.
not finding out.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
I will say though, that is the end of Wicked Part 2 for good. And Blake, what would you call that?
What?
That's a strange ending, but thank you.
Everyone's confused.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would have to call that "There's No Place Like Home," mainly because that's my vocal stem.
Yeah, I get
That's the
that.
stem today.
Thank you for listening to Oz Hour. Please join us next time for our regularly scheduled programming. Please rate, review, and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Oz Hour Podcast for the latest on everything Oz. Oz Hour. Created and hosted by Blake Stone and Wyatt Swingham. Co-hosted by Hannah Geary. Audio production by Charlie Johnson. Theme music written and performed by Ruby Clovis. Cover art by Valentin Lucas.